thing for certain. This has been an odyssey I won't forget.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Podyssey, an Assassin's Creed podcast with me, Willis Makes Movies, and my good friend, The Exile. On today's episode of the Dussy, we're going to be talking about Assassin's Creed Invictus, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, and other stuff. I am standing up for this one. Mr. Exile.
Okay.
If you're there.
I'm
standing
there.
up for this one.
Why is that?
Because I can.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I can.
Fair enough.
I only realised this about 5 minutes before recording. That I can actually... in fact, you know what? I'm going to do it on camera. If I lift up my webcam enough, I can stand up. Which is probably going to be terrible for the length of recording. But I kind of want to give it a go.
Are you standing up for the whole episode?
I don't know. I'll probably get sick of it, but like for a little bit.
Your legs are gonna ache.
Oh yeah. But
shall I do it as well?
Yeah, if you can.
Where can I lean my?
Because I can stand up and have the stuff in the background. I mean, this is not making for an entertaining opening at all. But how's that?
I don't think I can. I've got nowhere to lean my phone.
I still look like I'm too.
I stand up.
It's looking down. Hang on. This is all staying in.
All right.
How has your week been, Mr. Exile? Your 2 weeks.
It's been pretty good. I recorded a members Podyssey vlog on the weekend actually.
Really?
It's not edited yet,
my goodness.
it's coming soon. It's coming soon.
Wow.
It might be out for the members now by the time this episode comes out. It might not. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I made friends with a dog for the weekend and did a little Exile and his new best friend vlog.
Damn. What's their name?
Freddie.
Freddie.
I didn't get a dog.
Oh, you're looking after a dog?
Yeah. It was because Chloe's
just leaking all of our DMs. I'm just pointing
what
this
do you
at the
mean?
floor. It's because I'm changing the webcam as I do this.
I see.
Okay.
I see. But yeah, Chloe's job, she does dog walking and that sort of thing, and she does dog sitting every now and then, where the family of the dog will go on holiday and she'll live in their house for a week and look after the dog. And she's still there at the moment. She's there until Friday, but from Friday to Friday. But over the weekend, I was like, I might as well come and stay at this nice house, meet a dog. Why not? Something to do. It'd be like a mini holiday. So I did, and I met this dog, and I thought, you know what? Let's do a vlog. Let's do a vlog with the dog. And I walked it around. It played with me. I spoke to it about the Podyssey and stuff. It seemed to sort of acknowledge.
You did a Q&A.
He seemed to acknowledge some stuff, but I don't know. I didn't know if he'd already watched it or not. But that was I don't know. That was what I did. So I vlogged it, and it's going to come out soon.
Damn.
I was just about to eat a grape, but I've just remembered we've been getting comments, people telling me to stop chewing on the mic.
Oh,
Have
really?
you seen those? Yeah, people are like, bro, why are you eating on the mic? And I'm like, that's a good point. I just like a little snack here and there, so I don't know what to do now.
Oh,
I want
to
to
be
eat this
fair,
grape.
I'm the same. I've usually got some crisps or some biscuits. I mean, I drink all the way through an episode. I've got a Lucozade with me now. I've got a Dr. Pepper.
Nobody says about you eating on the mic. Why is it me?
No.
I guess I chew louder. Do I?
I think it was if it's
Might be
going
the
to
mic.
be if it's going to be because of eating, it's probably going to be because of that. What was it, like a sorbet thing you were having?
It was like a ice lolly / if you're American, a popsicle or whatever they call it.
It's probably going to be because of that. Because
I was going
yeah, so it was probably just an intentional joke.
Oh no, this guy was pissed off. He was like, bro, why are you doing this? He's really annoying
Did
on
it
the
really
mic.
sound that bad? I didn't even.
I might have done it. I started munching on apples later on, and you could hear like. when
Oh.
So what I'm
Because-
gonna do is I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna look away. I'm gonna move away from the mic.
Right. See, because we record on Discord, we don't like it. It has this automatic noise cancellation thing, so I can't hear any sound effects that get made during it. So whenever we like click our fingers or clap or anything like that, it can't be heard, which is why we have a lot of fun trying to sync up the episodes. That's interesting. So I didn't even know you were eating an apple last episode until you said it there.
Oh right. Yeah, well, I did, and people weren't happy. Someone commented like, "Exar, what are you eating?" And I just went, "Apples?" ? Because I was like, I don't know.
Applegate.
Yeah.
I think that's already a thing, actually.
Yeah, I
that
think
kind of
that
inspired.
rings a bell. That rings a bell. Speaking of people that watch the episodes, though, we have to do a big shout out to our members. Members of the Podyssey, small dussies, big dussies alike. They are the supporters and the ones that keep this show spinning, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah.
That is not Michelle Arnzart, it's Michael Lernzart. I learned that from that mistake last
Yeah, it's
episode.
not Michelle.
There's no Yoba Del Diablo, Ole8919, and Logan AG9128. We appreciate you guys.
Yes, thank you very much for your continued support. And yeah.
Yeah. So what's the plan?
So my thoughts there was, what are we doing next for the members? Because I don't think we've actually got an answer for that yet.
Yeah, a dog vlog.
A dog. Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, dog vlog's
I
coming.
guess that. Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Right, we'll become a
yeah,
member
yeah,
today.
yeah,
Get
yeah,
the
yeah.
dog vlog.
Hell yeah.
Exclusive. What is the plan for this episode? Because I feel like there's been news regarding Black Flag Resynced. We had the article come out which went over the combat, the parkour, and the stealth, which I did a video on. Did you cover that in your video as well? Are you aware of it?
Wait, which one? What one? What?
They didn't. You know the Shadows articles that
Yes.
they released. Well, they did a one
yeah.
for Black Flag. Yeah.
I didn't read it, but I watched. I watched your video on it. I watched the Hidden Ones video on it, and I downloaded all the clips and I used the clips in my video, but I didn't specifically talk about what they said.
Right. But you know what? I actually do think that is the main talking point with these articles, because who's reading them? Who's actually reading these?
Oh, yeah,
apart from the
I was
people
there for
making
the
the
footage.
videos. I genuinely think
Yeah.
it's just made for people to make content on, just to regurgitate them. And
Yeah.
for that, they're kind of weak. I think they're a bit of a weak way of marketing the game and going on about all these features. Like, you've gone out there, you've collected the clips, you've wrote the script out for like the points. Just record it. Just get some guy in the office to do it. It's like it always confuses me. They did it so much with Shadows, but they only did it with Shadows during like the downtime. So I don't know if they went, oh, loads of people read these articles, so it clearly works, and we're gonna continue it in Black Flag. To me, that didn't seem like a very successful method. Maybe it was. I don't know. But yeah, we had that. That was obviously some new details that sort of confirmed stuff. We know that there are people who have been flown out to go and play the game early, and that embargo
We
lifts.
were not flown out.
Yeah, we should clarify that. Yeah, we are not on that list. I did have the opportunity to go and play it early. I did not have the sort of accessibility or the availability to be able to do it, which is a bit of a shame. I don't mind saying that. I think I'm allowed to say that. That I did have the chance to, and I sort of just couldn't make it, but I might have a chance in future. But some people have, and that embargo does lift at some point in the future. So that'll probably be the next time we get any proper Black Flag news.
Yeah,
But
probably.
aside from that, I don't think there's really too much to talk about. I'm still very excited about the game. I think views on YouTube just across the board are doing really well, which tells me that there's a lot of hype there. And
Oh yeah. Oh, can I say something actually which made me realize on the weekend that this is way bigger than like Shadows, for example.
Yeah, go on.
So I was in, this was when I was with the dog, not literally with the dog, it was at night and the dog was in the house, but we went to this like Tesco's that was around the corner, little supermarket, and we were just getting some dinner stuff, and two of the workers were like stacking shelves and they were just chatting with each other, and then I overheard one of them say AC3. And I was like, did they mention Assassin's Creed? And then as I walked by, like, I could hear they were talking about the Black Flag remake and how they're excited to play it again. And I was like, this game is big enough that it's got people in public talking about it with each other. Like, I don't think it was being like Shadows, for example, would not get people talking about it. I don't think because it wasn't that big of a spectacle. But I think because Black Flag is so. It's like one of the classics. It's one of the Assassin's Creed games that literally everybody has probably played, whether they like Assassin's Creed or not. It's like, so I feel, I feel like Black Flag is like another Black Ops 2 or something. Like, you don't have to play Call of Duty to have played Black Ops 2.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just one of the classics. I think the fact that this is getting a remake, all of these people that in the mainstream that aren't even massive gamers, like they'll play a GTA, they'll play a Call of Duty, they played Black Flag back in the day, they're probably going to get this remake and it's probably going to be a lot bigger than just the AC community, I think.
Yeah, I think so. It was definitely that game where it was like, if you don't like Assassin's Creed, you'll like this one because it was the pirate game. And I think like that's probably... People probably played Black Flag and then never came back because Unity kind of went straight back to the formula.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like people who played Black Flag would then play Unity. So I feel like everybody dropped off and now they're like nostalgic for Black Flag. So they're all coming back.
I guess so.
I don't know if... I guess people who like Black Flag would probably enjoy the RPG games as well. So they've got that going for them. Like, I do think this game, it's bringing everyone together in the best way because it's still catering towards the original game instead of the new stuff. But people who like the new stuff, it's not too far away from that, I feel.
Yeah.
So that kind of works. But yeah, that's interesting. It's funny, actually, I have a similar scenario where I went for Toby Carvery only yesterday with my family.
Yeah.
And the guy cutting the meats had an Assassin's Creed tattoo.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he was cutting it with a hidden blade.
That would be sick. That would be so
That would be
cool.
crazy.
No,
what was the tattoo?
It was just the logo, but it was on his arm, like where the bracer would be.
Hang on a minute. Like this one?
I can't see you
like
right
this
now,
one?
but is it a big one?
I'll send you a picture. Hang on.
No, wait, don't you have...
Have you seen it?
It's like a band, isn't it? Am I getting that mixed up?
Yeah. No, hang on. I'm sending you a picture I just took.
Yeah, let me just wait and see. Wait for the transmission. Yeah, it's like a band you've got around it. Yeah, but his was on the like next to his wrist.
Oh,
but it was big. It was
right.
like black with like a red outline on it and stuff. And I saw it straight away. Fuck, I really messed up that wording. But it was it was good. It was good. It was a cool tattoo, and I looked at it and I thought, oh, I wonder if...
Did you say anything?
I didn't, but I thought, I wonder if that little glint in his eye, maybe he recognises me.
He was like, it's Willis Smith's movies. I got to cut him a big slab of meat.
It'd give me a free plate, free Yorkshire. That would be cool.
Yeah, he was like, I've got to give this guy my biggest meat.
How big do you want your cut to be?
Yeah. Do you want it cut or uncut? Yeah, so...
But yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
Wait, what was nice?
His meat, the meat he provided to me.
Oh,
nice.
right, yes,
yeah,
of course, of course.
The meat he cut and presented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know, while we're talking about not the meaty cuts, No, not
Okay.
not while we're talking about the meaty cuts, but while we're talking about people in the public and Assassin's Creed.
Oh, right,
This
right,
something
right.
else happened to me the other week when I was waiting some tables, right?
Oh, right, nice.
There was a group of like 2 girls, 2 guys. I would say they're probably like late 20s, if not. I would probably say they're early 30s, but you know what I mean? Like they were the last millennials, I would say. They that sort of age.
I see.
Oh, they came across that way anyway.
Stragglers.
But I'd say they're less than 10 years younger. Sorry, older. Yeah. So
Yeah.
why did I drag that out so bad? I should have just said. I'm just gonna say. So I was waiting the tables, and I was serving them, and I said, I was taking their order, and then one of them saw my tattoo, and she went, "What's your favorite Assassin's Creed?"
Ooh.
And I was like, probably. I said like AC2 or Revelations, and then the other girl went, "Not Black Flag," and then the friend went, "Black Flag's her favorite," and I was like, "Oh really? I should have said, oh, there's a remake coming." This was before it got announced, but I didn't. I was just like, "Oh no way." I said I do like Black Flag a lot. It's got a really good story, but it's not my favorite, but I do like it. And then I went, "So are we fans of AC?" I said to the table, and the 2 guys didn't say a word, and then the other girl who did like it just went, "Oh yeah, no, I really like Assassin's Creed." And I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." And then I didn't do it, and I'm glad I didn't. But part of me wanted to be like, "Oh, you should check out the Podyssey. It's a really good." They would have looked it up and just seen me.
Oh, that would be funny, yeah. Oh, man.
But I was like, no, I'm not gonna. I left and I thought I'm not gonna come back because that would be weird. And so if like the chance arises, I'll like
right.
maybe like if I come back to their table and we're talking again, then who knows? Maybe I will. But that didn't come, and I was like, I'm not gonna be a weirdo. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna embarrass myself, so I didn't.
I just like the way it sounds like you were really hyped up and energetic and like, "Are we Assassin's Creed fans?" And then you just got like silence.
To be fair, I didn't show too much enthusiasm to start with because it threw me off at first. I was like, why are they asking me this? Do they know me or do they see the tattoo?
Right.
So I sort of paused and then I sort of just answered normally. And then afterwards, I didn't say it with too much enthusiasm. I just went, this is probably exactly how I said it to them. I went, "So are we fans of AC?" That was probably as energetic as I was. I said AC.
You said the cool term. That's how they know.
Are we fans of AC?
They looked around and was like, "Hang on, this guy knows. He's a bit too familiar
much
with it. If he's saying that."
Yeah, we don't like him anymore.
You're abbreviating it. It's funny actually. I had my housewarming party at the weekend.
Ah, yeah.
And that was a heavy one, but.
Oh, I bet.
People came to that house party I've never met before, and one of them was like, "Oh, I've heard you're an Assassin's Creed YouTuber. Like, oh, you must really
they knew.
They knew me, yeah. They knew me, but they never actually met me, and I think they were just familiar with my YouTube channel.
They were fans.
Honestly, it sounded like they knew who they had been watching. And they were like, "Oh, so you like Assassin's Creed? Like, what is it about Assassin's Creed that you like so much?" And I'm like, like, I was like, I couldn't actually think of something on the spot. And I was like, what I like about it is that none of the games are like S tier. So there's always room for improvement. And you're like watching something with so much potential. And it's a question of whether it will ever reach it that keeps it interesting. And I thought that's such a pessimist. Like, you think I would go, "Oh, I like the story, like the gameplay," but it's like, "Oh no, I actually prefer the roller coaster we go on." Sort of, I think it's more interesting leading up to a game's release than the actual release.
Unless the game's really good.
Fun. Yeah, if it's good, then that like takes over. But
yeah,
I mean, I've yet to be doing YouTube and a good Assassin's Creed game come out, apart from like Valiant Memories, so
yeah,
it's been rough.
So what did they say to that?
They were like,
"You're a weirdo."
They actually said my favourite is Black Flag, and I was like, "Oh, that is the best choice. That's the obvious choice." And then we were like, someone else joined in and they were like, "Oh, I've played a couple of them." And I was like, "Oh, which one's your favorite?" And they said Brotherhood, and we were like, "Yes, you picked a good one." I was like, "Nobody's picking shit answers. This is good. This is good."
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm in good company here."
What I found when I've spoke to people about Assassin's Creed that are not into it like we are, I have to stop myself. I have to reserve what I say, because I'm like, I'm gonna sound like the worst, like an actual asshole if I like start shitting all over their love for Odyssey or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I told you about that Norwegian guy who said he loved Valhalla, and I just had to be like, why?
But it makes sense though if he's Norwegian, I guess. It's his like homeland and it's history. But when I was started at the restaurant I'm at, you know, oh, not even started, like not you know, as I was getting a bit more friendly with some of the work, like the guys there, you know, they found out, or I told them, I can't remember how, that about my YouTube or whatever. And because I think they asked me, you know, like, what do you do? Because you're obviously part-time here. Do you do anything else? Da, da, da. And I was like, oh, well, I do like a YouTube stuff, because obviously I'm gonna bring that up because it sounds cool. It sounds cool. That, oh my god. And so then we get talking about Assassin's Creed, and I'm like, oh, you played Assassin's Creed then? And they're like, yeah. One of them said, yeah, my favorite was Syndicate. And then I step back. I'm like, I'm aghast in my head. I'm like, what? Why? But then I can't say that, so I just have to say like, oh yeah, no, fair enough. And in my head, I'm thinking, why would you like that one? Because like we're so in tune with it, we know everything about them. We're so like. And then when you are like that, you have strong opinions about what games you like and don't. So when random people had just played it like once 10 years ago and they said, oh yeah, I really like that one, it's like, oh my god, but there's no point saying anything because you've just met them.
Yeah.
So you're going to sound like such a dick if you go, well, actually, why do you like that? Because it's actually got a bad story. And do you know what I mean? You've just got to go, oh yeah, no, fair enough. And then they say like, do you...
You've got to censor your terminology as well. You can't say Isu. That's what I found. People were saying like at the house party, they were saying, "Oh, do you like the modern day? Do you like the other stuff?" And I was like, "Oh, well, I like the Isu." And they were like, "What's that?" I was like, you know, the gold alien people. I like them. They're cool. You know, they got a cool lore."
I feel like depending on the way you see it, when you talk to people that don't know about Assassin's Creed, you can either feel like a genius or you can feel like an absolute like weirdo.
Yeah, I feel like
you know what I mean?
If someone's never played it and you're explaining it, it just sounds worse and worse the longer you go on. It's like, oh, it's the game about reliving history. It just makes no sense. And if you say, oh, it's historical, people think, oh, you must be like really into history and stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, but there's like aliens. You know, like aliens,
but they're not really aliens,
and they're like us, and there's like these glowing objects that can control people's minds, and by that point they're like, oh right, yeah, cool.
they're checked out. They don't care.
Done. It's so funny.
I've had this idea for a video for ages, where it's called like explaining the entirety of Assassin's Creed to my girlfriend, but then I explain it to her. She has to make notes, and then she has to come back and try and tell me the story. And it's really it would be really funny because it would be all wrong. Like she'd get the names wrong and this and that. But Chloe doesn't like showing her face on the camera, so I can't really do it. She's like, oh no, I don't want to be on the camera. So I'm like,
I watch a YouTube channel that does quizzes all the time. And one of the categories is like his mum draws characters off of memory.
Ah.
And I thought like that could maybe translate. You like describe a character from the game and they have to draw them.
Yeah,
something
that would
like
be cool.
that. That'd be quite funny.
Yeah.
But then again, if everybody looks like everybody's like, oh, they've got a hood. They wear long robes.
True.
Like, every character's gonna look the same.
That's a good point. Well, you know, Cassandra, that would be completely incorrect.
Yeah. You could have some wiggle room there.
You could say like describe her as Naue as like a Japanese woman warrior.
Oh no.
Or you could say
Eivor
is. You could say Eivor is like a Viking.
Like a Viking. You sound like the meetings. I bet that is literally how long they took to come up with that. It's like,
Yeah, probably.
what is he? Well, he's like a Viking, so...
And they were like, hang on, that's a good hashtag.
like a Viking, so...
And they were like, hang on, that's a good hashtag.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Throw a hashtag in front of that.
I was thinking this in the car this morning, actually. I was just thinking, like, how cool the older characters looked. Because I was thinking about Edward, and I was like, they kind of have, like, superhero uniforms, like in those earlier games. They try and make them look like a uniform, like a costume. And as we've gone into the more modern games, they've tried to make them look like real people. And I think they've kind of lost, like, the cool factor. Because I was, like, thinking of Naui, and I was like, she doesn't look cool. She just looks really generic. And I just feel like
same with
really
the Asuke,
missing.
Really.
Yeah, with him, I'm like, okay, he looks like a samurai. They got that. Yeah, you could have made a cool assassin samurai thing, but they just, like... Yeah. I think Eivor's the only exception, where, like, Eivor looks cool. But you still could have done Viking Assassin and come up with something more interesting. I feel like they purposefully went generic. And it just, like, they lose the source.
I mean, when they started marketing it more on history, though, I feel like that generic look is what they think, or probably does, sell it, you know? Because it's like, oh, that's a Viking game. That's clearly a Viking on the cover.
But it doesn't look cool. They don't look like... they don't look cool. They're missing the aura.
I will say, though, I feel like Basim in Mirage had a good look.
I would say. What, like the blue initiate sort of look?
Yeah, like the one on the cover, the one in... Yeah. Like... I liked that. Oh, I think on the cover he might have had the Master Assassin robes. I'm not sure, but I really liked his like sort of generic assassin. I think it was the Initiate robes, wasn't it? I liked those. I thought they looked cool.
I mean, that kind of worked because it was going back to how they originally looked. Like, actually, I think if you did some kind of combination between Basim's Valhalla look and Eivor, you'd reach like the cool spot. But because they already had Eivor, Basim in Valhalla just wears assassin robes. They didn't need to blend Viking in there. So it kind of looks a bit generic. I do prefer his Valhalla robes, actually. I prefer that, like, brown hood. I think that looks kind of cool. Medieval looking.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I like that. I think it's cool.
And I was thinking of Edward, because I was like, in Black Flag, he kind of looks like he's wearing a fitted uniform. Like, that's his superhero suit. Well, he has that whole bit where he first puts it on after he gets off the ship. You know, he puts his hood up and it feels like a superhero suit reveal moment. But for some reason in Black Flag Resynced, even though it's the exact same outfit, I don't get the impression that it's like a costume. It looks like just clothes that he would wear. And I actually prefer that. I don't know, there's something about that, the way the costume looks in Resynced. I think it's the perfect blend between looking like a uniform and just looking like something people would actually wear.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I think they nailed it. I think they honestly nailed it with the remake design.
Yeah, I think the reason I am what I'm liking about this new Anvil engine is the whole like idea that they can sort of carry stuff over. If they do, I don't know, but I hope they do. I mean, they have done... I don't even know... this in my head, this was like going off your point, but it seems like a completely different thing now. I don't know. But, you know, with the like parkour, they seem to have taken all the Shadows improvements and put it into the remake.
Yes.
So, like, I'm hoping they'll... If we are really vocal with the stuff that we do like, they'll hopefully... You know, all it takes is one developer for one Assassin's Creed game with this engine to add it to their game, and then it can be in, you know, theoretically be in every game ahead of that, you know, going in the future. That's why I said in my video recently, like, I feel like we've got to keep being vocal about adding an alternate control scheme with, like, trigger to run, because I feel like if they do that in the remake, then surely they can just carry that scheme over in the next game, easy. Yeah. If they really are going on about sharing assets and stuff.
Did did you see the Reddit EMA? Someone mentioned
I read through
classic
it,
controls. I don't think anybody
and they seemed open. They seemed open to it, didn't they?
Did they? Did they say they were going to look into it?
I can't remember what they said, but they said something like we're open to hearing what you guys want for sure, like something like that, where I'm like, oh, okay, well, they haven't shut it down, well, like they have other things, and they've actually responded, which if they didn't want to do it, they usually just ignore it. So I thought, you know what, that to me, that was a promising sign. Well, okay, if we all start talking about high and low profile again, hopefully obviously they can't add a whole high and low profile system to the game, but what they could do is they could give us a classic controls scheme in the gameplay settings where it moves sprint to trigger.
Yeah, I mean, that helped Mirage massively.
What I would love, I don't think they'll do this. I think they'll, just do what they did with Mirage. But what I would love is if in the alternate control scheme for Black Flag Resynced, when you push forwards on the thumbstick, you do just walk, and then trigger runs, and then A sprints. Like, that would be so good.
Yeah.
So good.
I remember
it would make it feel like such a classic AC game.
I think it's in like the AC 3 and 4 engine, where if you hold the right trigger and then just push forward a little bit, they do like that mid run.
Yeah,
as
that's
if you
true.
were just
They can
putting
do that,
the trigger. Yeah. I really liked how that looked. I guess there could be some way of like the thing is, they listened with the parkour, and I think it only took Ropatopoulos, like one guy, to make all that happen. They fully started listening. So I think if we just went that direction and made them aware of like the high-low profile, the puppeteering system with the control scheme, like all we're doing is reteaching them the stuff they did 20 years ago.
I know, it's crazy. But I think what it is, it's showing them that people still want that stuff, because I think they know it. Obviously, they're the ones who, well, they're the company that came up with it. But I think, because I think in their minds,
team though. I don't think they're the same team.
No. That's what I say. That's why I said company rather than developers, because I think they know that stuff was in the games and they know how it worked. I just think they need to be told by the community that this stuff is worth putting back in their games. And I think unless people are like, give a good argument why, then they're not gonna even think about it. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's why, like Ropatopoulos with the parkour, he gives good arguments on why it's better, how it can work, and it's constructive. And the developer team of Shadows actually thought, okay, this is decent stuff, we can work with him. So hopefully that's why I keep saying now, like, even the people that just watch the videos and comment, like, we've all got to start hammering home what we want to see. That's at least realistic to be added. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they said every outfit's going to be in the game, so if we get legacy outfits, I'll be happy. I just want a good version of Altair's robes, and if we get Ezio's and Connor's as well, I'll be chuffed. I'll be chuffed. I want to see them in the new engine. I want to see how the outfits look today.
Well, you saw Ezio's robes in Shadows. So
I fucking did. Jesus Christ.
That's the same engine.
Whew, that was rough. We don't talk about. I'm actually getting flashbacks of when I first saw that, and I got so excited, and then I just looked at it for half a second. I was like, "Oh no, it's terrible," and they didn't do anything after that. They did not release a single legacy outfit after that, even though they were like, even Naoi's mum, they were like, oh, maybe we could put hers in. They even teased Xiao Yun's, and then they just like, I think Shadows just literally got killed off. They got rid of it.
Yeah.
They cut it down after New Year.
It really does seem to me as not just anything to do with my opinion on the game, like just generally, I am seeing a very much, it comes across as like one of the most forgettable games in the series to me. Like, I don't think many, like, I don't know how well it sold, do you?
I heard it did very well, but I doubt that.
I heard that in the start.
Yeah, the more it goes on, I'm like, nobody's playing this. I mean, if you look at the Steam charts, it's like the same as Mirage.
I'm going to look it up right now.
Mirage was dire. Mirage did not have many. Like, I mean, it's not meant to because it's not a live service game. But, I think if you look at every Assassin's Creed game, they pretty much have the same player base. Like, the same player count, I should say, at all times. The RPG games obviously have a much stronger one.
Yeah, I'm just having a quick look at a breakdown of of the souls. Souls? The sales. God,
Sales.
can't the souls.
I mean, definitely, as making an impact in the culture, Shadows just had no hype before or after. Just totally... I mean, look at the views we were getting, and then look at what we're getting on Black Flag. Every video I put out is doing great. And I'm like, fucking hell, there really is, like, a big demand for this.
Yeah, I mean, it's not giving a clear picture. It's just saying, like, Shadows was the best-selling game in the US for March 2025, and the best-selling new title in Europe for 2025, so it performed well. But, like, it doesn't really explain overall, you know, how well it sold. It doesn't really... those numbers aren't out there, I don't think. Maybe for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, here's one thing to note is that Shadows in Japan, only 1.6% of its total sales came from Japan.
Oh, Jesus, that's not good. That's, like, the whole point.
Yeah. Apparently, overall, Japan was really disappointed.
Well, I guess the culture stuff that they did wrong beforehand
Yeah.
must have fucked it a bit. One
guess,
thing I noticed was when Claws of Awaji came out, the Steam player base did not rise at all. It stayed exactly the same.
Well, I bet a load of people that actually even owned Claws of Awaji for free, you know, if you got the deluxe, I bet half of those people didn't even know it came out.
Well, they probably didn't even play it.
They didn't market it though, did they, at all?
No,
so it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if people just didn't know.
Do you know what's funny? I did 2 videos talking about how Shadows Claws of Awaji was not getting marketed. And on the second one, Simon himself commented saying that I was just making the same video over and over.
Wait. Say that again? He said this to you in a
Simon,
comment?
yeah, he commented. If you can go and look at it, you can go and look at the video. He commented saying, bro's just making the same video over and over. It's me saying, where's the marketing for Claws of Awaji? Because I did it one day, and then like a couple of days later, I did a second video being like, the game comes out in 24 hours. Where's the news?
Oh.
Where's the trailer?
Oh,
And
it's a bit of a weird thing to say.
Yeah, he commented being like, I'm just making the same video over and over. And I was like, that's not the message there, mate.
It's a bit unprofessional,
in the nicest way possible.
In my opinion.
Like, I was... If I'm making a video twice, it's because there's a point.
Yeah, a bit unprofessional.
It's fine. He's been nice to me, like, after the fact and stuff.
So really?
I don't think... Yeah, he wished me happy birthday.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he wished me happy birthday. He couldn't believe I was only 25. He was like... Not in a bad way.
He thought you were he thought you were way older.
No, he just went, you're still only a kid.
You look at least 50.
I think he was just surprised how young I was, considering,
Yeah.
I guess what I'm doing.
I guess, yeah. Does 25, like, to you feel, like, old? It's the oldest you've ever been, but, like...
That is true.
Do you know what I
true.
mean? Like, when you turn 25, were you like, oh, man, this is, like, the first age where it feels like a bigger deal?
Yeah, I mean, it felt quite comfortable, I think.
Did it?
But I think these are, like, probably the next couple of years are going to be quite comfortable. And then when you hit 30, it's like, oh, shit, now we're on the...
I'm not a kid anymore.
Yeah, I mean, 25 is when your frontal lobe finishes developing. So I just kept joking that, like, that's it. I've learned everything I'm ever going to learn. Now it's time to forget it all.
Yeah. See, for me, I'm very aware that I'm still a very young man, and you know, when I'm older, I'll look back at 25 and think, oh, that's so young.
Yeah,
I'm very aware of that, but it does feel like I hear 25 and I think, like, I'm older than so many people now. I know it doesn't really make sense what I'm saying, but it feels like that. And, like, when I'm at work sometimes, a lot of people come and go, and I'll have to check their ID, and they are always like 3 or 4 years younger than me, and I'm like, but you look the same age as me. Like, I thought we were the same age, and look how young you are. Like, it makes me feel so old.
That's good.
half the people I work with are like 5 years younger than me, and they all thought I was 20. And yeah, I appreciate that I potentially look a lot younger than 25, but it just makes me feel like I think the best way for me to put it is this is the first time of me getting older in my life where I feel older and I see younger people around me, and I know I'm not as young as them anymore, where I used to be the young person. And I still am the young person, I understand that. But do you get where I'm coming from? Like, do you ever feel that or not really?
Well, I work in an office where I'm the youngest person, but I still feel the age that everyone else is in the office. So I guess that kind of makes sense. I kind of... I don't know, though. I've always felt old. I've always been like, I'm going to peak in my 30s because that's where I'm mentally at. I've never been like, oh, I need to claim my youth. I need to hold on to it. I don't know.
I'm not really... I don't really know how to explain it. I just... even at 24 years... It's an awareness, yeah. And like years before that, I guess I just didn't think about it, and even, a few years before that, I just was really young. So I was one of those really young people. 18, when I look at 18 now, I think that's so much younger than me. Whereas it wasn't long ago that I was 18 myself. But like, I'll ID these people. And when I'm talking to them, I'm not thinking about it. I'm like, I must be the same age as these people. I look at their ID, like 2000 and I don't know, 2007. What's 18 now? And I'm like, what the fuck? Why? How? Like, oh my god, I don't know why I even brought this up.
It is pretty crazy. I always think in terms of like things that happened at the time. Maybe not so much people's ages, but if you said, oh, I was born in 2008, it'd be like, what? But you didn't experience everything in that decade then.
Wait, you were younger than Assassin's Creed 1? What are you talking about?
It's the fact that, like, you look at Assassin's Creed and it's like, oh, this game didn't just come out yesterday. Like, I remember getting Syndicate for my birthday, not for my birthday, for Christmas in 2015. And I'm like, hang on a minute, that was like over a decade ago.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
It genuinely doesn't feel like that long has passed. Like, some people will have never had a good Assassin's Creed game in their entire life.
I know.
You can choose how old they are. Crazy. You can dictate how old they are from that. I'll leave that up to interpretation.
Well, I'll leave that up. We'll leave that to the viewers to answer that. But it's crazy. And I think... I wonder it. I mean, 5 years, people can change a lot. Maybe by the time I hit 30, I'll not care. But if I'm like I am now, like if I felt like this, but I was hitting 30 instead of 25, oh man, I would feel so like just old, like just not. But at the same time, I still feel like a kid. Like I really do. I don't feel like I am, and I know I'm obviously an adult, but a big part of me feels like I'm still a child. Do you ever get that as well? Or maybe I'm...
You have like a view of adults when you're a kid. And
and I'm not that. I'm still me.
I don't feel like that. But then sometimes I'm like talking to people and I'm like, oh, I know, like, I can do that. I can talk like an adult.
You'll have a meeting at work and you'll be like, oh. Exactly.
It's mainly at work. I'll like talk about stuff and I'm like, God, I sound old there. But like, that's not, I don't know. At the same time, like, my friend came around the other day to help, well, it was probably a couple of weeks ago at this point, to help put all my figures up behind me on the shelf. And we must have sat for about 3 hours just looking at toys. Like, just putting them in poses and stuff.
Meow, and started playing with them.
And it just felt like that didn't feel out of place. It did not feel like, oh, I'm too old for this. But at the same time, whenever I have to describe my job to someone, I'm like, oh, fucking hell, I sound old here.
Yeah. Well, I think really, though, nobody is too old for anything, isn't it? It's just a lot of people have a preconception of what people expect of them, and so they don't do things that they would actually quite enjoy doing.
Oh yeah,
like
absolutely.
collecting toys, you know,
or even like, I was just thinking, like people think, oh, once you hit 30, you can't go out anymore.
But you can just do what you want. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As long as you're not going out alone and trying to make friends with 18-year-olds, that would be a bit weird.
Oh man, did you see? I've seen some clips from it's the roast of Kevin Hart on Netflix.
All right.
And someone said he only got invited to a P Diddy party because P Diddy thought he was one of the kids.
He was the one kid.
And he said he only got out because he used the oil.
Oh
Slipped
god.
away.
Oh,
I was like, fucking hell.
the P Diddy oil. Oh man.
Also,
God.
just want to declare that about 5 minutes ago, I gave up on standing and I sat down.
Oh, you're sat back down. Is the camera still
Yeah.
up there, or is it
That
down?
would be really funny if it was just the top of my head and
Yeah,
nothing
you
else.
just sat down.
Oh, I should have done that
Didn't
now.
bother to move it. Yeah.
No.
Well, you can push it up there. Just push it up there now.
Should I do it
Pretend
now?
nobody saw.
Should I just leave it there for the rest of the episode? Just to look like I just got
Thing is,
smaller.
now you
shrunk.
said it. Now you said it. You can't do it now. You have to wait until everyone's forgotten about it and then do it.
Yeah. I'll just do it randomly.
You know what I mean?
I'll do it randomly.
Yeah, exactly,
Everyone forget.
exactly.
Forget. Nothing's happened. I
Or
might
you can
stand up
turn
again.
around, or you might.
I could stand up again.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You're an adult. You can do what you like.
Yeah, and I must say it was actually quite fun to just be able to stand and present and walk around the room.
There is a bit of. I feel like standing when you're doing like a podcast or a video, it gives you gives you more aura. It feels like you're more like you've got more to say, and people will listen when you're stood up.
Yeah, I used to when I was doing I want to say like skits or just like back like over 10 years ago when I was just doing crappy videos.
Yeah.
What I would do is I would stand up to record them, but I would zoom the camera in so far that I just couldn't move. For some reason,
Why?
I thought like it has to be a perfect headshot of like just my head and shoulders. So I just, even though I was stood up and I should have been moving my hands and walking about, I just kept so still because I just framed it so far in. I don't know why. I did that.
do this?
I don't know why, to be honest. It just sort of... It's just when I look at the angles, I'm like, oh, I didn't know how to do it, like how to position a camera back then, because I had to put it in front of my window, and I remember, it just the camera angles were changing in every video. It looked awful. It wasn't consistent. Whereas here, I'm just sat down, and my tripod is always in the same place. It's just unfortunate the battery pack is on the bottom, so I have to take that out. So I do have to move the camera every time I record, but it's not a big deal. And I hope I've been successful in being able to yap while you're away.
Can you not hear me?
I can really vaguely hear you in the background.
You can hear me. You can hear what I'm saying.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to. I
heard
do
you.
this, don't I?
I heard you get quiet, and I thought, okay, we got to keep this moving.
Well, you had such a flow going. I didn't want to ruin it. You know.
Man,
Did you
what
hear
you
what I
up to
said
over
there?
Yeah,
I'm
it must be a good microphone.
Getting a drink.
I got a wild cherry Lucozade.
Ooh. Very
Oh, it's just
nice.
called cherry. Actually, they got rid of the wild part. It's just boring now.
Guess it's not wild anymore.
It's getting older. It's calming down.
Oh God, don't talk about getting older. Oh man. Here's a question. This is such a deep cut, and you'll probably not know what it is.
Okay.
Wait, I shouldn't even bring it up until I have a picture of it, because I won't remember what to type in.
Oh my goodness.
All right, one sec. I've got a screenshot of it, so bear with me.
Okay.
Basically, what
I
it
don't know.
is,
Yeah.
it's this like snack, like children's snack from like the like early 2000s when we were little kids, and nobody I know remembers it, but I loved it and I used to have it all the time. And I saw it online the other day, and I was like, "That's the one." Oh, here it is. How can I send it? Hang on, let me send it. Bear with me, and tell me if you've seen it. And if anyone's at
I
home,
don't know what direction this is going in here.
anyone at home, I just sent a picture of like a big black dick or something.
Did you have this as a kid?
Oh God, no.
Oh
That's...
no.
All right, hang on. Let's get my camera come back. There it is. All right. This is when I do all this for nothing, and literally you and nobody watching knows it. But
I hope so. Maybe.
Here they are. They were called cartoons or cartoonies or something.
It's a no from me. I have no idea what that is.
If you look at the actual
What's it meant to be?
It's like these tiny little. Here's a description: crazy biscuit characters with a milk chocolate center. If you click on the picture, that little round thing is what they looks like. They had pictures of animals' faces, and they were like round, soft, really soft, biscuity sort of. I used to love them.
the things from Squid Game that you needed to cut around.
Nah, they weren't like that because they were really small. They're the size of a minstrel, you know?
Wow.
You know? Yeah. But anyway, nobody knows, so maybe comment below, guys. If you, thing is, we're too old. Everybody watching's probably like 17. They probably don't know.
What's a
comment below your
sweet?
Ages, guys.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. And then your
comment below how old you are.
Your PIN number as well.
Yes, that. If you live in America, you'll need to give us your social security number, I think.
Yes, of course.
We will need that as well. But okay. Well, anyway, sorry for bringing that up.
That's all right. No,
I'm
sure someone will know. And if not, someone just in the comments say that you know. Even if you don't, just say that you know.
No, don't lie. I don't want people to lie.
But we'll never know. How do you know they're lying? I'm just creating
you just told them to.
I'm creating a Schrodinger's cat situation where unless you ask, we'll never know. But someone's going to say it.
Right, okay. All right. Edward's parrot in the remake.
What?
Edward's monkey.
Oh, I thought I was like, where you go? What? Who's Edward?
Edward Kenway.
Edward's parrot. Oh my! No, he doesn't have a parrot, does he? He's got a monkey. He's got a little monkey.
No, I know, but there's probably gonna be a parrot in the store.
That would be crazy. There'll be a dragon before there's a parrot.
Do you think?
I would bet money that there will be a dragon pet before a parrot. I know the obvious answer is a parrot, but they specifically in the original game. They didn't give him a hook blade because they didn't want to enforce the hook for a pirate hand stereotype.
I see.
So I think they're going to stick to their guns and keep parrots out. Hashtag like a parrot.
Hashtag not like a parrot, apparently.
Yeah, no, don't copy like a parrot.
Hashtag unlike a parrot.
Like a
virgin.
Like a cat, I guess. Like a what do you call a cat on a ship deck? I'm sure it has a name. Is it that?
I would probably call it a pussy.
Oh, fuck's sake.
A cat on the ship deck.
There's a name, isn't there? Like for a
seaman.
No, that doesn't work either.
Seaman or a puss? No. A feline. A sea-line feline.
Yeah, okay.
A sea-line feline, that's what I'd call them.
I've just googled it, it's just called a ship's cat. That's the actual term.
I could have sworn it was a sea-line feline. Oh well.
Oh man. On the decline, it seems. Cruising with your kitty. That's the first thing that came up.
Okay.
And then there's a cat next to a... Oh my god, there's a cat with a World War II ship. And it looks like the cat got arrested and it's like up against... Anyway, that's a tangent. There's some Invictus news as well. There's a bit of drama going on over there. I suppose we could bring that up. So Invictus is meant to be the Fall Guys rip-off game that they are making. Everybody who's worked on it says that it's terrible and they hate it. which is setting us in for a good start.
Allegedly. We don't know. This came. Am I right in thinking this came from Jonathan, the prolific Assassin's Creed game leaker on Twitter? Am I right in thinking he said that this is what people are telling him?
Did he originally say that? I know he said this. He's leaked this new screenshot. Maybe it is just him. Yeah.
We read on the episode with lasers. I read out what he put on Twitter, Jonathan. And if I'm going to read it from just off the top of my head now, it was basically saying, insiders have said to me, or I've heard from Ubisoft employees that are working on Invictus that they hate it and it's a turd. That was the word he used. A turd. I think it was like, there are more polished turds than this or something like that. I don't know.
Right.
Something around those lines. That's not my words. That's just saying what I remember. So that's where the information came from originally, the first bit we heard. But that's obviously not what we're talking about today. That was just where it came from to start with.
That's where the journey started with Invictus. We know that Project Invictus is real. We know it's happening because they announced it with Shadowers, actually. And Hexir back at the reveal. When they did that, they did that reveal thing with all the Animus bubbles. And one of them was Project Invictus.
I remember that. What else was there? Anything else?
There was Hexir and there was Shadows. I think that was it.
Okay.
There was Jade as well. They kind of mentioned Jade. Yeah. Well, I think, didn't it come out before or after Mirage? Was it after Mirage?
I think it was the reveal trailer for Mirage.
Oh, that's right.
After that, I think it was after that we got the Codename Red trailer and the Hexay trailer with the bubbles. Yeah,
because that was Danny Wallace doing it.
Yeah, my mum's best friend from back in the day.
Yeah. Man, he did not. I remember watching that and thinking he does not know what he's talking about. He's just waffling, and he was on about the Netflix show as well. I think that might have been the other thing. I remember.
I think you're right.
As soon as it finished, I took the gameplay from each of those trailers, or just whatever that trailer was, and I made a short out of each one of them. And one of them got wait, no, it wasn't that one. It was the pre-order bonus for Mirage, the 40 Thieves, leaked a day early. And I made a short out of it that is to this day my most watched short. It got 100k views. And it's just a still image of this leaked picture.
Damn.
And that's my best performing short.
Wow.
And that was just before. That was literally just before Ubisoft Connect, where they did. No, not Ubisoft Connect. What the fuck was it called? Forward. Ubisoft Backward. Back then. Maybe it's going forward at the minute. But maybe. There's a picture. Jonathan leaked a picture of Invictus, and he was like, "This is the first leak or something from Invictus. This is an alpha build or something like that." And Ubisoft responded. They called him out and said, this is fake using AI or something. It's not real.
Yeah.
And so for a time, for
Shall I read what they said?
Yeah, if you've got the message.
There we go. Okay. I'm gonna send you these as well, just so you can have a look at them while I read it.
Yeah, sure.
So, and also, I think we should put these on screen for the viewers since this is obviously a proper topic.
Yeah.
They're going to want to see it. So this is screenshot one of the image itself. There you can have a look. Obviously, you know what it looks like, but still. I'll read what he said.
Yeah.
He said, leak, with the exclamation marks around it. All right, here's a little gift. Now, by the way, this is translated from French because he speaks in French. He does all his posts in French. All right, here's a little gift. Here's a first image of Assassin's Creed Invictus. A big part of the game isn't textured yet, so don't be surprised by the big grey blocks. It's really just to give you a glimpse of what the game looks like right now. And obviously, with the image, we've got it says round something on the corner with in an arena of sorts. And you pointed out to me that looks like Cassandra, which the more you look at it, the more it definitely looks like Cassandra.
Well, she's got the sword and then also the spear is what gave it away for me.
Yeah, and then again, as we know, but I'll read it out for the viewers that might not know. Ubisoft responded directly to this tweet, And bear in mind, Jonathan has had footage of AC Mirage before it got revealed. So, like, he does have inside sources. So it would not be crazy for him to have a potential leaked screenshot of any new Assassin's Creed game. Because he clearly at least used to have the sources. So, anyway, Ubisoft responded. And they, with the official Assassin's Creed account, what?
Zinger.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's a zinger of a response.
No idea what you're talking about, but I'll go with it. So anyway, well, they responded and they said, "Nice try. ... This might have started as an image from our private test." So they're acknowledging there that it
What do
might
they mean,
actually
might?
be.
That's just yes, isn't it? This image might have come from this specific thing that we did.
Yeah. So they say that, and then they say, but it's been heavily altered, most probably with AI. Not great to spread misinformation. Probably. And then there's a thumbs down. But if you've seen the new Project, it's not new anymore, but the Project Hail Mary film, that actually means a thumbs up.
I haven't seen it, but...
So every time I see a thumbs down now, I think of the alien just giving a thumbs up.
Anyway, I see.
For those genuinely curious about the project, we'll share more when the time is right. So this in and of itself is a strange comment because at first they're admitting it is right, and then they're saying it's not. So what I've taken from this, what I've extrapolated, and let me know what you think as well, is that they're saying, okay, yeah, this might actually be real, but you've put it into an AI to change it. And I'm thinking, well, why would he do that? That makes no sense.
Why did they say
And then they're
most
saying it's misinformation.
Probably?
Because they can't straight out say it if they're lying, I suppose.
That doesn't even sound like correct grammar. It sounds like something a kid would say. Most probably. Doesn't sound right.
I don't know who wrote this.
Funny.
Yeah, and then I'm just thinking...
It doesn't look heavily altered in any way. The thing that maybe looks bad is like placeholder text for like the plus, what is it, plus 75 and then the 3 minutes 30 timer. That looks really bland. Oh, fucking hell, that was my phone, I do apologise. It went ding.
It's all good. It's all good. It could be that maybe it was thrown into an AI and said, upscale this because maybe it was really blurry. I don't know.
But then did post have you got the one he did afterwards?
No, so the one afterwards is all news to me, so I'm gonna have to hand that to you.
Oh right, hang on, let me go and search it. But yeah, the text, the plus 75 and the 3 minutes 30 looks like a 2004 movie tie-in game. Do you know what I mean? That's the look that's going for there.
I'm guessing it likely is just placeholders, isn't it? You know, like to indicate to the developers, all right, that's when you get points for that thing. And, you know, the actual aesthetics of it's going to probably get updated along with literally everything else in this image.
Yeah, I mean, even he said it's not finished. It's just placeholder pictures. So I do believe that.
It's almost like the Ubisoft response makes them sound like they're a bit embarrassed. They're like, oh shit, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like, they just admitted where it comes from and that it's true, basically.
It's very interesting. I think in a way they've almost admitted that it's real by saying it's not, in the way they've said it. Like, they didn't need to say this might have started as an image from our private test. That says to me, oh, okay, so it's probably an image from their private test. They've just admitted it.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have said anything, really. So who knows whether this is what it actually looks like. But yeah, what was his response back?
So, this is not the exact tweet, but this is the unaltered image. I've been on Twitter, so I've gotten this from Twitter.
Oh yeah.
So this is.
I'll have a look on his Twitter account for his response. If you got the image.
Yeah, I've sent the image.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so it looks exactly the same apart from colours.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
It looks like it's been
different.
It looks like, yeah. I mean, to be fair, that could have been thrown into ChatGPT, and they just said upscale this image, make it look more 4K. The points have changed.
Yeah, I don't think this is AI. I genuinely think it's just a different point in the game. It's just a different moment in the game.
Yeah, does look to be the case.
It looks like the character's just stood there and then he's just took the screenshot and a couple different... I mean, this is what we thought it was going to be as well. Like, this looks like... But it doesn't look cartoony. That's what's confusing to me. They said originally nobody wanted to work on it and that it looked really like Fall Guys. But this doesn't look like Fall Guys. This looks like a normal proportioned person. Not like a chibi thing.
Yeah. I'm just looking at his Twitter account. He's been talking about this a lot.
Oh yeah.
A lot
he's
since they
very
responded. Vocal. He's been defending himself.
How much money do you think he's making now that Twitter is getting people winning?
I don't know.
Man, someone said, I hope the final game is similar to the old AC multiplayer modes, and he put the answer is no.
Yeah. Somebody another like account sort of posted both the screenshots side by side, and they said like, I don't care about Jonathan, but you should stop hating because he gave us the first look. Ubisoft confirming, and then he responded. He said, I just wanted to give a visual glimpse of the game because many people were imagining a sort of Fall Guys in terms of the art direction. Right. And people only remember the AI modification. I don't really know what he's talking about there. Again, it is translated from French, so it might be slightly off. So he's saying like people kept saying it was going to be like Fall Guys. Thing is, people kept saying it was going to be like Fall Guys because he's the one that said that originally. Yeah, it was Jonathan. Jonathan said it's going to be a Fall Guys style game. So
maybe he just meant like
the gameplay
wise, yeah, like rounds.
Yeah,
it does look to be like that.
But anyway, when he now he's taking the piss. Now he's posting actual AI generated screenshots based off of it, saying I should have posted this if they wanted to accuse me. Look what he's put.
Is he actually? What is
yeah, look what he said. I'll send it to you here. Look.
Oh wow, nice.
And he says, I should have posted this screenshot. Then they could have accused me of lying.
Wow.
Which I mean is a valid point. It is a valid point.
Oh man,
I don't know.
Well, of course it's true. I'm just looking here. Someone said like, they shouldn't have tried to like clap back at you, and he was like, yeah, they look stupid now.
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Even the hidden one chimed in and said, why would you use AI to change a leak? It would dampen your reputation as a leaker. And he responded saying, the screenshot was low quality and I asked AI to brighten the colours so it wouldn't look like it was screenshotted.
Oh, he shouldn't have done that.
The game is so ugly, I wanted something more colourful.
That's what Jonathan said.
Yeah, this is his response.
Okay. So he admits he did AI upscale it. See,
yeah.
I hope he learns his lesson to not do that in the future because people don't want it to be tampered with. They want to see exactly what it is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Even if it is low res.
I mean, if you look at that original picture, it does look like grainy. And it does look like what an AI would do if it was upscaling.
Yeah. So do you think if he posted the original and didn't AI upscale it, they'd just said the same thing? Because then they would have no reason to say...
I don't think they would have.
No, tampered with.
I think they found an opening to try and respond, and they did, and now it's kind of backfired. I think that is what the game looks like. I think it is going to be like a Fall Guys. You're inside a Coliseum, and you gotta. I don't know. It kind of annoys me that it doesn't look like the Animus at all. Like if it's going to be a floating arena.
Oh yeah, but that might not actually be floating when it actually comes to it. That literally might be just really, really early. Do you know what I mean? There might be stairs going up to that. There might be who knows?
If that's like the only, I don't know. They've got to have a good variety of game modes, or I can see this getting old. Also, if Cassandra's holding weapons, does that mean there's some kind of PvP element to it?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you can assassinate people if you get close enough, or like hit them out the way. I mean, I'm just imagining how Fall Guys plays. Have you played Fall Guys?
I did, yeah. I bought the Ezio skin.
Oh, of course,
I hate to say it, but I did. The only time I ever played was conveniently when Ezio was in the store, so I got a little Fall Guy Ezio. But I don't know why I stopped playing it. I think I just got a bit sick of like the same game modes over and over.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's fun for an hour or two, and then after a while, it's like, all right, well, I've played it now.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think I don't know why they're doing a Fall Guys style game, because that almost feels a bit like 5 years too late.
Well, it could be worse. They could have done an extraction shooter, which is the current trend that I think's already died.
Yeah, true. I just think they would do a lot better with an Assassin's Creed multiplayer game if they brought the OG game modes back and maybe introduced a few new ones.
Do you think the original multiplayer would stand up today?
Well, I mean, I would say so, because it's the only multiplayer game I've really ever enjoyed, so I am a bit biased there. But, you know, like, I don't know, I think it's got genuinely good, like, game modes, like Deathmatch. It's the same in a Call of Duty multiplayer, when if in a team deathmatch, you're in a team and you go and hunt the others. You know, they had stuff like that. So it's just Assassin's Creed version. And there's, like, 1v1 and stuff. I think that's...
It's very
timeless.
similar to like Dead by Daylight, if you've played that.
Is it?
That's
No,
like,
I haven't played that.
That's a very similar thing of like, some of you hide, then one person like hunts you down. That's kind of like what the AC... Because I was just thinking in my head like, oh, was it a bit too slow for a multiplayer game? The fact you've got to hide and be stealthy and stuff. But I really enjoy... I liked the Wolfpack mode, where you had to look for targets, like NPCs, within the time limit. I thought that was really good, and like you had to do flashy kills in order to get enough points to continue to the next round. I really enjoyed Wolfpack. I played that a lot on Black Flag.
Yeah, see, I just think they if they'd kept doing stuff with multiplayer, it would probably still be popular. It's just they stopped doing it. So
I don't think there was a massive audience for it. I think at the time, every game was
never
getting
really
like a
promoted
multiplayer.
though.
No,
It was
that's
a long time ago. Yeah, and like you said, everything was getting a multiplayer. I feel like nowadays, if you know, even Shadows like had maybe if that game, or like maybe like an Odyssey or something, had that Assassin's Creed multiplayer mode in its own way, and they marketed it, they added updates to it, different skins, and they had all these game modes. I think it probably would be popular enough to be a thing. It's just they chose not to do that, you know?
Yeah.
I think, you know, like if you look at GTA, they've got like the story mode and then they've got the online. They're like two different games.
But they're like the same map sort of thing.
Exactly.
You could have done Odyssey, but Odyssey Online, where there's just loads of people running around. And I was thinking as well,
I don't know how that would have worked, but
you know, like the Peloponnesian War. I can't remember what it was called, like the war mode.
Yeah,
you go into the
conquest,
big,
the alliance battles.
the big battles. Imagine if that was like a deathmatch mode that you could enter online and just be in these big battles with AI and human players. That could have worked.
That's just another mode that could have worked, you know.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what this Invictus is going to be like.
Yeah, I mean, even just the way she's standing, I'm like, this is like Odyssey engine. That looks like Odyssey's engine and not...
Well, it's surely going to be on this new engine, the new Anvil thing, surely.
Oh, well, I guess they're going to have to do parkour challenges and stuff.
Are they? Yeah, well,
maybe,
and then
like
you
some
need
of
a
the
better parkour
rounds are
system.
going to have to be... I mean, there's a reason that the multiplayer used a different engine for parkour. Because they needed something that was very responsive and simplified.
It was. Am I right in thinking it was the same? It was the same mechanic. It just they just gave you the control of the old games. Like it's still, they could have put that in the main game. They just dumbed it down in the main game.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Rather
than it being a different mechanic, it was the same one. It was just better.
The multiplayer had a couple of little changes, like to side eject and to back eject. You would actually have to hold the stick in the direction you wanted to go. So back eject wasn't just press A and go back. It was you had to point towards you with thumbstick in order to make it go. So I remember when I first booted it up on my PC, that was me playing the multiplayer for the first time in like a decade. And I was getting the hang of it. And at the whole play session, I didn't do any back ejects or side ejects because I didn't know you could do it. But then when I found out you could, and I went back, I was like, oh, it's just different. It's just a different way of doing it. Aside from that, I think mechanically it's the same. It's just a bit faster. You climb faster than you would do normally, and things like that.
Yeah.
I would love to see
better.
that return. I just hope that they design the challenges or the rounds in a way that's like, if you just put Shadows' engine and said, do this parkour puzzle, I'd be like, oh, it's just not going to play nice. It's not going to look nice when you're doing it. Although, did you see the new clips of obviously Black Flag when they were doing that article, that the parkour has been changed since the premiere?
Yeah. Just refined a bit more, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looks a lot better. The speed of his movement looks a lot better.
I'm guessing it's probably because they had that original deep dive thing prepared for a while, and in the month or two since they'd actually recorded and edited that, they'd already made changes.
I think so, because those content creators that were visiting in the video that they did the interviews with, they went in like back end of last year.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, so they would have had that for a while. So I think that does make sense. I think what we're probably seeing in these articles, and they did a Echoes of History podcast episode, not to promote another podcast, but they showed a couple of clips during that again were like diving bell sequences and stuff that looked really good, but were clearly like ahead of what we saw before.
Yeah.
So I think I wouldn't say it's going to look any better, but I think the stuff we saw in that recent parkour clip is probably how it's going to look at launch and look pretty good. Whether that carries over to Invictus, I hope so. Invictus needs
Who knows?
everything at the minute. It needs a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Do you think it's releasing this year?
Who knows? I mean, I would say probably no, but you never know. You never know what they're going to do.
I can see a cheeky free-to-play coming out in like November, December. Just make it free-to-play and stuff it full of microtransactions. I reckon that's what they're going to do. I don't think it'll be a full-price multiplayer-only game. That would be ridiculous.
Oh no, I'm sure it'll be free.
Yeah. Well, that's easier for us then.
Yeah,
That'll be
we'll
fun.
have to play it.
Oh, we'll have to. We can do another video playthrough of it.
Oh yeah.
That'd be fun.
If it's terrible, then it'll be good content. If it's good, then it'll be good content.
Yeah. I hope it... I don't think it's going to be good, but I would like it to be good because a multiplayer game will have a lot longer legs than the single-player games. So it'll be something to, like, tide us over in the meantime between releases.
True.
But that
it'll be something.
That doesn't mean it has... That doesn't mean I'm, like, going to stick with the game even if it's terrible. No.
Yeah. When's the last time you played Shadows?
Oh, that's a good question. Do you want me to go on Ubisoft Connect right now and find out?
Yeah, let's see.
I don't actually know. I think I got to like the main menu. Oh no, I didn't even do that.
You couldn't even press start.
Well, you know, they added Edward to the main menu, the Animus thing where you can scroll through. I haven't even looked at that in game, so I know it's a while ago. I went through a whole saga of trying to get my Ubisoft Connect password and email changed because it was on an old email.
Yeah, I saw even a guy commented on my video saying the exact same thing the other day. Like, oh, I've lost my account, so I'm not gonna buy the remake because I never changed. I didn't have access to my email, and they locked me out. And,
well, to be fair to them, they were pretty good. They got me back in quite quickly.
Ooh, they didn't get him back in.
I'm just having to remember now what I updated it to. I've actually forgot. Oh shit! I forgot what it was. Did I keep the same?
Oh, you
password?
can't log in.
I can't log in again. Oh, there we go. I'm in. Okay. Here we go. I had the exact same thing happen with Activision. My Activision account was also on an email I don't use anymore and don't have access to. And the way that I got that verified to change it, they asked me how many COD points I had. They're like, how many Call of Duty points do you have? And I was like, what do you mean? How is that going to dictate?
Did you know? Did you get it right?
I did, yeah. Well, I was still logged in on my Xbox, so I was able to quickly...
And they were like, correct answer. You're in.
Yeah. No, literally. I last played it February 20th.
Wow. Long time.
I think that was just to get gameplay for the parkour update. I'm sure that's what it was.
Do you know how long it's been since I played Shadows?
If it's like April. If it's April.
I think it's April 2025.
Oh my goodness. That's
something
fantastic.
like that. It's been a year or something, and I don't miss it.
I'm so surprised
back.
You weren't even like tempted to do a video on any of the updates. Any of them.
Oh no, I don't. Shadows just does not interest me one bit. No,
Yeah.
Shadows does not interest me. I don't think it interests enough people to actually make the content on it either.
Nah, not at all.
That's the thing. So I was like, well, it's a lose-lose if I download this game again. So I'm going to leave it uninstalled.
It really is. It's difficult to justify going back to it because I don't even do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly. Tell you what, I did play and finish though earlier on today. My third playthrough was complete. Do you know what game that would be?
Oh my goodness. Was it Baldur's Gate 3?
It was indeed. It was. I honestly though, it's this game has a hold on me, and I don't know. No game has done this for me in my entire life. Like, I played The Witcher 3 again earlier, a couple months ago. I played it all the way through, and it's still one of my favorite games of all time. And I was thinking while I'm playing it, oh, maybe this is my favorite game of all time, because it used to be until BG3. And then I finished Witcher 3, and I'm like, well, I've got a third playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 that I just haven't finished, because I started it months ago, and I got to Act 3, and I thought like, oh, I'll leave it there for a bit. So I'm like, well, I might as well clear off Act 3 just so I can play other games that I want to play, just so I could get it done. And bear in mind, Act 3 is like half the game. It's like the biggest act in the game. I mean, it used to be half the game for me, but the thing is, I know where everything is now, so I can get to things so quick, and I can do sneaky things, and I cut 50 hours off my playthrough this time. But what I'm saying is, it's got this weird hold on me where as soon as I start playing it again, I'm like, oh no, this is my favorite game of all time. And every single time I finish the game, after having put over 100 hours in every playthrough, part of me just really wants to press new game again straight away. And I've never had a game do that to me before. I don't know what it is. It's just there's an addiction to this game for me. Just it's got a hold on me. It really has. It's such an amazing game. And this time round, I had way different endings than I've ever had before. So there's always new content when you play. Oh, I love that game. But I have uninstalled it because I'm like, if I do not, that. Well, no, because it's like if I do not uninstall this game now, I will start a fourth playthrough, and I can't justify the amount of time that will take to do it again. I've done it 3 times in the last year and a half. That's enough. I'm going to come back to it maybe in like a year. But I need to play other games. I need to I need to play... my next big games I want to play is the Mass Effect trilogy, because I've never played those.
Oh yeah, that one. Was it Liz's or Fishy was telling us to...
It was Ethan, yeah.
Yeah, it was sent to check that out.
Yeah, because it's like perfect for me. I just never have played it. Like, I love sci-fi. And I love, the old BioWare style of RPG, which is very similar to Baldur's Gate 3 and stuff like that. And I obviously played the KOTOR games, which were the games that came before Mass Effect. So I don't know why I haven't played these games yet. So I'm really excited to play them. I know nothing about the story, so I'm in for a treat, hopefully. But so then I had to uninstall Baldur's Gate. I was like, firstly, I need the storage space on my PC. Yourself. And secondly, I have to stop this because it's going to become the only game I ever play for my whole life. It's just I really don't know how to put the feeling into words. It just if you love the game, it grabs you and you just can't stop playing no matter how long you play for and how many times you complete it. And then by the time you finished Act 3, because each act of the game there's different locations, different maps, regions that you're in. So by the time you've finished Act 3, you finished the game, you're like, oh, it's been so long since I saw the area in Act 1. I'd love to start again and explore that place again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you get roped back into it, and then you play for another 150 hours.
Crikey. I can't imagine a game... Well, I think I had that with Skyrim probably when I was younger.
Yeah.
I played Skyrim, far too long. Far too long. I remember my
we've all
save
been
was
there.
so big it just wouldn't even load towards the end.
Really?
Yeah, or you must have got to the point where every time you open a chest to deposit something in it, it just will not.
It freezes.
It freezes. Yeah. You get to that point, you're like, my save file's so massive here.
Yeah, I mean, if you played it on PS3 back in the day,
it was PS3.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, PS3 was so badly optimized, wasn't it? It was so you just couldn't get further on in the game, and your game would just break. Yeah,
that's a problem with every Bethesda game. I think it was always PlayStation. It's less optimized for maybe not now, but. Back in the day.
I watched a video about it actually ages ago, and I don't remember exactly what it was. It was just something to do with the architecture of the PS3, the system itself just did not it just didn't work well with their engine and stuff, something like that. But yeah, to be fair, they've probably sorted it out now with Starfield and stuff.
Have they?
I don't know
like
about
Starfield. Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, they did some
really
update
like
recently, didn't they? Some what was it called?
It was a couple new things they added. Yeah, new story stuff.
Free lanes,
free lanes, and something else. Yeah, and then the Terran Armada. That was it.
That was it. Yes.
I haven't played them, but I've heard if you like Starfield, then this is just more stuff that makes that experience better. So I would probably like it, but a lot of people that hate the game are still going to hate the game,
Yeah, it's not going to change any minds.
Yeah. Which as I said in my video on it I made on Players Pads, I understand the criticism. I just I can personally see a good game beneath all that,
Yeah. Well, maybe
I do agree with the criticism, but I still like it.
Maybe a little bit later down the line, you could play the DLC and do a retrospective.
Maybe. Or maybe. You never know. I will say, though, the story DLC that came out last year, or whenever it came out, was bad. That was bad. I didn't finish that.
Is that Shattered Space? I remember that one.
Yeah, that was not good. That was only a few hours long, and I remember playing it, and it was just insanely lackluster. Even compared to the main game. I thought the main game storylines were really good. This was there was nothing there. It was barely scraping the surface of what could have been in that game, in that DLC. Yeah, I thought that was bad, but I still do love Starfield, personally.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Thank you.
We are allowed to like things, even if other people do not.
Exactly.
I think of a game I'm like that. Oh, actually, I got an opposite example. Me and Eve played Split Fiction. Are you familiar with Split Fiction?
I know that. I know that game. Yeah.
We did the full co-op run of it, and people love that game. I mean, IGN gave it a 9 out of 10.
Can't listen to IGN.
No, did you hear about that mouse PI for hire?
Too much cheese, right?
Too much cheese. Yeah, they said too many cheesy puns. But yeah, we played it, and we loved It Takes Two, which was Game of the Year 2021, and it was their previous game.
I've been playing that game with one of my friends for a year. We just play so rarely that we haven't finished it yet, but we're near the end.
Oh, you haven't finished? Oh, it's brilliant. It's
really good though, isn't it? It's a good game.
Fantastic game.
It's a bit cringe, but it's good.
It's nice. It's a nice story. Split Fiction is if you think It Takes Two is cringe, Split Fiction is ridiculously cringe. Don't get me wrong, we enjoyed the gameplay of it, but the writing is super duper. We hated the characters. Imagine It Takes Two, but you hate the characters.
Damn. I mean,
They're
that's fun to
really
make fun
bad.
of, though. Because me and my friends...
Everybody loves that game. I don't get it.
Yeah.
We just did not gel with it at all.
That's kind of how I am with It Takes Two with me and my friend. Like, we took the absolute piss out of the story the whole time. Like, the funny little, like, the girl would be on her bed crying and we'd just be going like,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
that bit's a bit silly.
The parents, we just always made jokes that they're just absolute the worst parents ever and stuff.
Well, that's the point, though, isn't it? When they, like, kill the elephant. You know, it's meant to be like, what are they doing?
Wasn't that when they torture the elephant, they like, rip its legs off?
You can do
Yeah,
that.
that was so good.
There's an
That was
Easter
so
egg in
funny.
Split Fiction where you can find the elephant and like you can tear its leg off again, and then it says, "What really
Oh, no
again?
way.
You get an achievement." It's like, "What really?"
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, there's fun.
Oh, I'll
little
tell you
bits.
the worst thing about It Takes Two is that book, that talking book.
Oh, Dr.
So
Hakim.
annoying.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
so
imitate him
annoying.
all the time. Like at the house party, we were doing his voice. Like, "Hey, you want to
Oh,
fall in
God.
love?"
Yeah.
He's great. Great.
Did anyone know what you were talking about?
No, but I don't think
No.
many people do really when we're drinking.
Nah, that's fair
Just
enough.
turns
That's
into
fair
rambling.
enough. Yeah.
But yeah, I've been writing my World at War video still, but I've finished the campaign section. It's 14,000 words, and I'm moving on to zombies now. So that video will come out eventually.
Yeah.
I'm just relieved that I got the campaign done. It took so long to write it. I haven't even tried recording yet because I know I'm going to be there. It says the video will currently be speaking time 1 hour 37.
Oh God, that's gonna
That's
be a long
just
edit.
the campaign. So I'm probably going to get another 5,000 words out of the zombies.
Yeah.
So-
How often do you work on that video? Like the script? Do you do it like every day or every week? Or...
Nah, it's just really when I can be in the interim. You know, if I've got nothing to work on, I'll just start. But with the zombies, I don't need to watch gameplay to know what to say. So that is literally just a case where I could write it on my phone in between, you know, whatever, just sitting about. So I feel like I'm at like, but I'm procrastinating a lot because of that, because I know how easy it would be. I'm not doing it.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
That video will come out eventually, but I'm taking my time with it. I'm trying not to rush
nice.
anything.
Well, speaking of long videos, I'm still, as I say every episode, a couple weeks away from finishing.
What's the final edit looking like at the minute?
I
How many
still
minutes are locked in?
I still don't know because I've still got like a bit more voiceover to do.
Right.
Because what I did was I recorded just loads of the voiceover before I even started editing, so I could clip up, you know, edit the audio together. But then
Right.
after a while, then I got sick and I couldn't record because my throat was so bad. So I started editing it. So then ever since then, I've just been editing. So I haven't done the
Right.
last bit of voice. So I mean, edit wise, I've edited like over 40 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and it's probably, like I said, when it's done, it's going to be over an hour. Somewhere over an hour. I just want to get it done, but I just keep playing. Baldur's Gate 3, I was playing that instead. But now I've finished that. I'm not starting Mass Effect until I finish this video.
Right.
Because otherwise, I'm like, I could, like, if I'm not obviously doing something with Chloe, or like in this example when she's away, I'm like, right, well, I've got literally time to myself. I can play my game. I can carry on with my I even almost called it Baldur's Gate 3, my player's pad video, and I always just go with Baldur's Gate. I'm like, I gotta carry on with Baldur's Gate, and I just play that instead. So I need to just lock in. I need to lock in.
That's the thing with a final, like with a big project. It's like I know the final result is going to be great, and it's going to fly over. It's not going to feel like you're going to watch it and think all of that work just for like an hour that's gone by really quickly. But the process of getting it done sometimes is really like you just want to move on to something else.
To be fair though, I do understand. I do get what you're saying, and I felt that before. I luckily haven't felt that with this one. It's just I just want to really get it done because if the video does well views wise, it's just going to give me some more passive income. Because I'll tell you what, that video I made on Oblivion that blew up, it's been exactly just over a year since it was posted now, and it still makes me like £100 extra a month.
Really?
Yeah, and I know it's not like tons of money, but like just for a video that came out a year ago.
You did the work. You don't need to do anything for that to happen.
It's made me loads of money. It's made me well over £1,000 if I look on the analytics. It still gets views and still makes me money. It's just like, I know if somehow my Assassin's Creed content dried up, I'd still at least make a £300 a month by doing nothing.
Wow.
Obviously that's not, I'd like. So I'm thinking if I can get some more videos,
you're gonna pack
really
it in
good,
now.
No. Yeah, that's my £100 a month. That's all I need.
It needs
In a
universal
reality
credit.
where that's, oh god, yeah. I don't think it even meets the criteria of what they'd pay or whatever. I don't know how much you get. I don't think £100 would sustain me, but it is a nice little bonus,
Yeah, absolutely.
For doing work I did for a few hours a year ago. It's quite nice.
I mean,
So,
ideally,
if
I want, like, every video on my second channel is going to be that kind of long video, and I'm hoping eventually it just builds up its own audience where people expect long videos and they like the watch time's better, the views I think go up a lot faster if it's a longer video. It's a long-term plan.
You'll get, it's a long-term plan, and eventually you'll post one that does hit the algorithm and does get a lot of views.
Yeah.
And then all your other videos will start going up, because I found that when I posted that Oblivion video that did, obviously, it blew up, the other videos I'd already posted, they all got a good amount of views. Not crazy, but they still did really well compared to what they were doing before. Like my Starfield video peaked at 400 views, and that was it. And I didn't care, because it was just my first video that wasn't Assassin's Creed, and I was just there to have fun making it. So it only got 400 views, and then it stopped at that. And I was, well, I actually don't care, because I think it's a good video.
Well,
I
even when
enjoyed
it's
it.
a new channel, it's like anything's good. Just any kind of indicator.
Exactly. But then I posted the Skyrim video or the Oblivion video, whatever, and it blew up, and then it got like 3,000 views on the Starfield video instead. And now that video still gets views very slowly every now and then. So it almost pushed it into the algorithm.
That's good.
So
you find with a lot of videos that we do on Assassin's Creed, they do die off quickly because a lot of it's news.
Yeah. Exactly. It's even I even find with the ones that aren't newsworthy, that are more evergreen.
Yeah, evergreen ones.
Even they die off after like a week sometimes. But you never know, do you? You never know what will do well and what won't.
It depends on your upload schedule. If someone I think is expecting a video a week or something, it's like this is just the disposable video for the week. It's not the big thing that's gonna last forever sort of thing. And it's very difficult to know what that video is going to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Just different models, isn't it? Different ways that you can do channels.
I do think evergreen content is the way to go for like longevity, because I think back to videos I watched years ago and they're still there and I can come back to them. Do you know what I mean? Like videos that are like they're not iconic in YouTube, but they are to me. Like, for example, I don't even know the name of the YouTuber, but I'm sure I can still find the videos if they're around. When I was really young, I watched this guy who made videos about every Spider-Man game.
Oh, yeah.
And he was he was commentating on them, and he was making jokes, and there was a big joke about the bomb squads that Spider-Man would always have to fight against in the games. And I watched those like 10 years ago or something, but that's something that sticks in my mind, and I could come back and watch at any time. And I feel like those are the videos you want, really, aren't they? Like videos that people will remember and appreciate and come back to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm subscribed to a guy called Always Nerdy. I don't know if you're aware of that guy. He just does like retrospectives on old video games from like the 2000s, and I'm like, this is like an hour long. And I'm like, this is the kind of stuff I like. It's just this game I've never heard of. Just talk about like what the game was without me having to play it, and it's like niche stuff, and it's like, it is evergreen.
I like that stuff.
That'll last forever.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, there's a place for all different types of content, but yeah, I think it's good that we both have a little side thing going on as well that focuses more on that sort of. Hopefully,
it's a breather. It's a breather from the. I was getting sick of doing Assassin's Creed all the time, especially when there was no Black Flag news, like that gap we've had at the beginning of 2026 where there was no news. That was tough because I was like, I genuinely like, there's nothing happening, so I don't know what to talk about. And the stuff that I did want to talk about, I was like, it's not like the best stuff ever. So when there's news, when I'm like, oh, there's a game on the way, Black Flag's on the way, I'm like, that gets me excited to talk about it. And in the meantime, it's nice to be like, right, if nothing's happening with Assassin's Creed, I can now look at something else. And that second channel is the something else.
Okay, so we will be doing our classic Reels of Ruin this week. However, there's going to be a slight twist.
Yes.
I, of course, I've curated some clips, but we've also got some clips curated from Mr. Willis Makes Movies as well. And we will alternate between those clips and react.
Yeah, we're
now,
going
the
to
main
alternate
reason
this week.
We are. The main reason, I think, to start with was because I forgot to do any. And then I remembered just as we were about to record, so we've sort of set this up as a plan. So we've got enough, you know?
We've got some
so that's
backups.
the plan. So I ended up grabbing 4, and I think, have you got 3 or 4?
I got 3. I got 3, yeah.
I did get 3, but then I saw one that was really good, and I was like, I gotta chuck that one in. So if you want, we can start with one of yours.
Well, if you've got 4 and you start, that
I
alternates.
see. Okay.
That alternates properly.
All right. Then we will start with me in that case.
All right. Here
All right,
we
let
go.
me. All right, here's the link for the first one.
Excellent.
And are we all right? Should we count down and click?
Yes.
All right, we'll click that link on 1, in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so there's. Oh my god, that's loud. Oh. What? What? What was that? What was that? I need to watch that again.
Oh, it's so good. The more you watch it, the better it gets. She just doesn't know what's going on, and then it
It's
freaks
just
her
making
out.
a noise, isn't it? It's just making
Yeah.
a noise.
Yeah, it's just one of those like dog toys probably, but it freaks her out, and it's just a reaction.
She thinks it's in pain or something.
I just love how she drops it and screams. I think she thinks it's alive or something, and it freaks her out, and she just gets scared of it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Man, nice. Well, we're well and truly in the reels now.
Oh man, yeah. We'll have to play that on loop a bit in the edit so people can get.
Yeah,
the
that
full
was very quick.
experience
I
of
wasn't
that video.
expecting the speed of it. To be honest, I had a couple
So
of
good.
short ones that I kind of left out because I thought, oh, it's gonna be too quick.
And do you know what I love about this? You always know the comments were insanely fucked up when you go to look at the comments and they're gone.
Oh no! Are they?
And then you look at the profile and it's just a mother and her daughter. Like that's the profile.
So it's real.
And
It's a real. Yeah.
You know it hit the wrong audience, and people were saying the most horrible shit about that poor girl.
Oh man.
Which is mean, but it is funny.
That's the best part is when it's unplanned comedy.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, that was my first one. Hope you liked
nice.
it.
Well,
I'm
I
excited
will
for yours.
counter that.
Counter
with
attack.
this. I'm countering. Boom. Take that.
Damn. Okay.
I don't know what this is,
Alright.
but let's find out. Click the
Alright.
link in 3, 2, 1.
Send this reel to a gamer who plays at night. Gamer, go to sleep. Now it just crossed 12 in the night. Rest your eyes and close the PC. Claim your more victory for next time.
How lovely. Someone, do you see somebody's comment? They say, "How silly of me to expect it to rhyme."
Yeah. So I think that's what caught my attention was I was like,
that's a good
"What?
one.
You didn't even try and plan this. It just does not rhyme at all. It's just
Oh my
totally-
god.
He's having to like speak faster to make it keep up with the music. It's a
This is
perfect
my
storm of just rubbish.
This is my new favorite GIF. I screenshotted it and sent it to you.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that is, but I like it. I love that.
That's wild.
I do love that. Well, that was a good one, you know. That was not what I was expecting to
I
see.
should have
which
maybe
is why
left
it was
that
so
till
good.
last because that's like.
Oh, we're saying
like
goodnight.
Yeah.
True. Well, it's too late now. Unless we just end the podcast here.
Just cut to black.
Yeah.
No, let's.
All right, cut
continue.
back.
Let's continue.
All right. This next one is in the
okay.
chat.
Okay.
It's just a lonely link.
It's a very small link.
And we're going to click
could it
that
be?
very small link. We're going to click it on 1 in 3, 2, 1. So they're having a race.
It's very wet.
That's a false start.
Why is he running like that?
Hey, one of his legs are asleep, isn't they?
Oh,
I've got that.
Ooh, that's
god damn.
gonna
And
hurt.
nobody came to help him. They just laughed at him.
No, I mean the guy's in a t-shirt.
Oh, that must have hurt.
He didn't
That
have a
must
good
have
time
hurt.
of it. He was limping the first way, and then he.
Okay, do you think he'd already walked into that before?
Yeah, that was the second take.
Yeah. Just this is the only one they got on camera. But he like smashes into that and it
Yeah,
smashes.
that was a heavy
Oh.
hit. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't expect didn't
Yeah.
expect that.
That's the best type of rules though, isn't it? When you don't know what to expect.
Yeah. Wow. Someone put bus stop with a cross and then stop bus with a tick.
Yeah. Well, it should be
Nice.
stop. Doesn't even make
Stop.
sense. He's not a bus.
I don't.
But
get
anyway,
it. Anyway,
what is...
that's a real. That's why.
It's a real right there.
All right, and here is my next one. I hope this link works because it just tells me to sign in. It doesn't actually have what the reel is for me.
It works for me.
Yeah, let me just click it. And yeah, it works. Okay.
I've
Just
clicked
let
off
me
of
know
it
when
again
you're,
though.
yeah, just let me know
All
when
right.
you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this in 3, 2, 1.
It's loading, it's still loading. Oh, there we go.
There you go. There you go.
Oh! Oh my god. What the fuck?
So, what?
That was not what I expected to be on the other side of the camera. Wow.
So
I can't
think,
say
I think the second clip is
expected
the one
that.
that existed first.
Oh, and he like
He's,
stitched it
He
together.
stitched that in to sort
Oh,
of insert
he is
himself
scary.
into that guy,
He-
inserting into him.
He's pushing his arms to make it look like he's got some cleavage.
He is, yeah. He's
Oh, he looks. I don't like this, but I don't like the other footage
why
either.
why was there a horse sound effect?
I don't know.
Why is he gonna?
Maybe because this. I'll send you a screenshot. Maybe because his face looks a bit like a horse in this image,
Oh,
Look.
maybe you think it's just like a. Oh,
like that
oh.
image there.
That's a
Maybe.
wild image, though, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, he looks like Ian in Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh my god.
You know Ian?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just business, Dave. It's just business.
not
Looks like him.
I this guy, I must admit, I've seen some of his other videos. There's ones where he's like cosplaying as Vin Diesel.
Oh, really?
That's like his thing. He's an interesting specimen. I would not be surprised if he returned on the reels in the future because it's a gold
okay.
mine.
He also does look a little bit like the bodyguard in the new Michael Jackson movie.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I don't know what.
Oh, I actually liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
Oh, nice.
I thought it was a pretty epic movie. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it could have been better. It could have been a lot better, but I still think it was pretty good.
I saw it got all these like negative reviews, and I think that's just because the movie was happy and not like delving into much trauma, is what I gathered.
Yeah,
It's just the good stuff.
It does show his dad like beating him with a belt at the beginning. But that's kind of it. Other than that, it's more like he's scared of his dad and he stands up to him, but that's all it
I
really
see.
shows. And then apparently they filmed a whole part of the ending where it involves the first accuser of him, of being
really?
a sussy man, let's just say. But apparently the guy who was depicted in the film had already agreed with the courts that the Michael Jackson like movies or estate or whatever could never depict him. So they had, and they somehow didn't know that. So they had to reshoot the ending. So the ending is just him in, I think London, just doing a concert, and then it ends.
Oh, I see. So they had to change it.
But it says on screen at the end, Michael Jackson will return in Avengers Doomsday. No, not in Avengers Doomsday.
Okay.
Not in Avengers Doomsday, but no, it does say he will return. There's going to be
You're
a second
joking.
one.
It actually does say that.
It says like Michael Jackson will return, yeah,
But he's dead.
from the dead.
What are they? I guess they'll be doing a sad film then. The next.
Well, I guess the second one's going to have to be about the allegations and stuff because that was like a big part of his life.
I guess, like the end.
It's gonna have to be from the when the accusations start happening to when he dies. It's gonna have to be. If they don't talk about that stuff though, that's gonna be weird. They'd have to talk about it.
Yeah, that's why I thought they were like just keeping the happy stuff in, just trying to censor it.
They're definitely gonna. I think they're definitely gonna betray it. I mean, I don't personally know whether he did or didn't do what he was accused of, but I think they're probably gonna portray it as he was innocent and getting set up because I mean, it's literally his nephew
behind it, isn't it?
His nephew's playing him. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to be like, "Hey, I'm playing my uncle who was a nonce."
Yeah,
That's probably not the angle.
Probably.
I watched,
anyway, I sent you.
I watched
sorry, go on.
Mortal Kombat 2 the other day.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, I saw it in the cinema.
Was it good?
What made it good was that people were laughing at it all the way through.
Yeah,
So
I
like,
assumed it was going to be terrible.
The action was pretty cool. There was one fight scene in the middle where you can tell it's like they put all of their money into making sure that fight scene was good. Like it's well shot, it's all wide shots, and the action's good. And then every other fight is like a million different cuts and close-ups and stuff like that. The script is awful. Absolutely awful.
I'm not surprised.
But that made it really funny. So there was like people in absolute tears behind us. Like there's a bit where the main character's like, "Oh, they're dead," and you know they're gonna come back. And someone behind was like, "And then she opens her eyes." I heard him say that really loudly, and then she did open her eyes, and the people around us just started laughing hysterically. And to be honest, it did make the film more fun and interesting, but yeah.
I mean, real quick, speaking of people saying things in the cinema, I forgot to say, with the Michael Jackson movie, I really like the movie, but there was a group of kids that literally ruined it for everybody the whole way through.
Oh, I hear that.
It was like a group of 13 or 14-year-old like boys. They were sat a few rows behind us, right? And the whole film, they were screaming, shouting. Like one time, everyone turned around because they went, "Ah!" like really loud, like they were being murdered. And they were going, "Hee, hee, hee, hee," like they were taking the piss all the way through. It was so annoying. And people were screaming at them to shut up, and they just kept laughing. I literally went out to the workers and I was like, "Look, just to let you know, there's a group of kids and they're literally ruining this film for everybody." I said, "Can you come in and hear it so then you can kick them out?" And they were like, "Oh, we're radioing the manager to come now." So I'm like, okay, the manager's going to kick them out. They do not kick them out all the way through the film. And it really does, like, it ruined the experience because the whole way through, I was just feeling, like, on edge because I knew any moment they were going to start screaming. And they were, just all the way through. And then the security came in at the end of the film to tell them off. And I'm thinking, what's the point? It's over. What, you're going to tell them off? That you should have told them off. You should have kicked them out in the first 30 minutes, and you should have told them off outside of the screening. It would have been way less of a disturbance for everybody else if you didn't wait till the end. And yeah, the security's in there telling them off, like they're surrounding these kids, and I'm like, they don't give a fuck. They've just got away with it, so there's no point. So then I was saying to Chloe, like, I'm never this guy, but I don't want to pay for that. I want a refund because it ruins the experience. I'm like, why should I have to pay for what I had to just deal with? So we went up to the counter. Well. Yeah, we went up to the counter. And I just said, look, I don't want to be that guy, but like, I explained what happened, and I was like, can we get a refund? And the guy was really nice about it, and he said he couldn't give us I don't agree with what he said, but he was really good to us. He said, right. I said, like, how come they didn't, like, kick them out? And he said, well, because the thing is, the security come in, or the workers come in every 5 minutes or 10 minutes into cinemas as it is, just to check on everything. And if they don't hear any disturbances while they're in there, then they can't kick them out. And I'm thinking, well, you just had to stand in there for 2 minutes and you would have heard them screaming and you could have kicked them out. So what are you talking about? I didn't say that. I just went, oh, right. Because, it's the rules. I'm not gonna be a dick. He's not the one who made the rules. So I was just like, all right, fair enough. And then he said he couldn't give us a refund, but he could give us free tickets for the next cinema. Oh. And so I think then I said, like, because we were being polite to him and nice about it, he ended up giving us 4 free tickets. Wow. So hey, that's all right. Yeah, it was all right in the end, but I would have rather have just had a good experience. But anyway, that's everything. But anyway, I do have a link.
Break in between, yeah.
Yeah. Right. We needed that.
Yeah.
Movie review.
A rest from those guys. Maybe they're still doing it.
Yeah. The whole time I was explaining that, I was just staring at that GIF.
Yeah, me too.
And the guy. All right. The link is in the chat. And I'm ready for you. Wait, what am I saying? I'm ready. Click the link.
You've been watching the last one too.
Yeah. Click the link on 1 in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. There's a guy. Oh, he just. What was he doing at the start? What
do you mean? What's he doing?
What's he doing?
I think it's very obvious what he's doing.
Oh my god! Wait, what? Why does he?
You know what he's doing, right?
Yeah, but why? I thought something caused him to fall over.
Yeah, his piss.
He slipped on it. Is that what he's doing?
He slipped on his. Yeah.
I thought he was just drunk and he just like fell over. He's
having a little pee-pee on the floor inside of a bar. He slips on that and falls in it. Oh God! Why? What is wrong with this man?
That's perfect karma.
It is. I'm sorry, but I have been very, very drunk in my life, and I've never been drunk enough to do that.
No, I can't see that.
No, he's a menace.
Someone said, get this man some car keys immediately.
Oh, God. Jedi business, go back to your drinks.
Right. He was ready to get back up.
Oh,
I need
God.
to see the rest of that clip to know what he did after.
And why was who was filming it? Probably just somebody who saw it.
Oh, yeah,
like,
probably just somebody who noticed.
Yeah.
Jesus. Right, well, I have got one more.
Alright, yeah.
I've got one more. So let's pop that
foiled by his own piss. Sorry, I just had to say that.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
That's what I said.
This hasn't worked.
What's happened?
It's sent. There we go. It had copied a link to the place I'm copy and pasting these from, not the actual. Like I'm sending myself them on Facebook. It's the only way I can get them on my PC.
Yeah.
So it was copy and pasting my Facebook messenger link. Anyway,
I love how you say Facebook. Book.
Book.
It's just your accent, isn't it?
Book.
You guys put emphasis on the ooh.
Yeah, I got a really funny comment the other day saying, like, your videos are great, but you sound awful and you should speak properly.
To be honest though, I've had comments like that.
Yeah, it's what can you do? What can you do? No, but
What can you do? You can't do
If
anything
you sound a
about
little
it.
different, people are probably more likely to listen, I think. Because they're like, oh,
That's true.
Sounds weird. I always think, like, the Swedish accent is, like... I don't even know what the actual accent type is, but if someone has a little bit of a twang, you're more likely to listen to them. I always think, like, if someone has, like, a Swedish accent, I'm gonna watch that whole video. I don't know
fair
why.
enough.
It's just, like, more... It's nicer to listen to.
I like the Swedish accent, to be fair. Yeah.
I just instantly think you know what you're talking about. I don't know why.
Something in our brains just associate that, I suppose.
Yeah. So this one, I have no idea what this is. I have absolutely no idea. I don't even have a preview of this one, whereas I did the other two.
Well, we're going to find out.
All right, click that link in 3, 2, 1. What
It's loading, it's loading, it's loading, it's playing.
Holes inside the pond, wave I wander, vagabond. Take my flintlock, pistol up your cranium, longsword crafted with pure vibranium. My blacksmith welded all my knightsmen shields in every field with pure titanium.
Oh, okay. I feel that.
You feel that?
Yeah. It's not what I was expecting. Firstly, I was thrown off that it was in landscape format. I've never seen that
me
on an
too.
Instagram reel before. So that was like, whoa, that's crazy. And the voice was angelic.
It was. It was
angelic.
exquisite, I dare say.
Yeah, it was tantalizing my taste bud, or my eyeballs, maybe.
Someone commented, this is literally Cicero.
I hear that, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
I can hear
it's
that.
got a really fucking annoying... But yeah, that was different.
That was
different.
that was
I
it,
completely
yeah.
forgot I saved that. Someone put
We've
Little
really been-
Shakespeare, but spelled it like
Yeah.
spear.
Oh, right. Probably didn't know how to spell it. Well, I
21
tell you
Savage really
what,
tapping into his roots.
we've really had some different reels this episode, haven't we? Like, really
has been,
varying reels.
This has been...
And honestly, this next one is completely different to that one as well, to keep with the theme of there being no theme.
There is actually a gif of Ezio in those comments. I can't believe it.
How?
What are the
How?
fucking chances of that? It's when you do like the walk and crouch at the same time, and he does like the little swagger thing. How does that happen?
What do you mean?
You'll have seen it. It's Ezio in AC2. It's just in gameplay, and you walk forward, but then you also press the crouch buttons, so he kind of does like a little dip.
I'm
don't
trying
know
to
if I
see
can-
this GIF.
I'm sure I don't think I can copy a GIF and paste it, but I'm gonna try.
I don't see his GIF. Oh, I see that same one I sent earlier, though. The tongue out.
Oh, again?
I see Manny from sipping a tea.
I've sent the first image of it in the chat. That's the most I
Is
can
it-
do there.
Is it... Oh, I don't know.
Let me just try and...
I know... Do you ever find in the Ezio collection when you fast walk, it doesn't look right? Like his body twitches side to side. It looks weird.
Oh, no. No, I have not.
It's like when you hold fast walk, it speeds up the same walk, but it doesn't look right, and his shoulders move unnaturally. It's hard to
Only in the
explain.
Ezio
just 'cause,
collection? Or
well, no,
normal?
in AC2 to Revelations. Fast
Is it
walk,
like the
man.
Fallout 3 walk? Where it looks really weird.
Nah, it's not that bad.
The
It's not that
walking
bad.
animation in Fallout 3 is awful.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It is not that bad. So the last one, I think I put it in the chat. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready to click?
I'm ready. Oh shit!
All right, we're
no,
gonna
I'm
click.
not. What's it done there?
What? How dare you? What are you doing?
Oh shoot! What's it done? When I clicked on it, I clicked on it to open it, and then it's just not. Hang on a minute. Let me just paste it into here instead. All right, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
let me
We're
know
gonna
when you,
click. We're gonna click that link on
Okay.
1, in 3, 2, 1.
Is there a bathroom?
Here.
Dude, I'm
Oh, hello.
so fucked.
Sleep.
Hi, John.
boots.
Uh-huh, yeah, that's me. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Okay. Huh? Oh. Is this for me?
Sounds kind of cool.
Oh. 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 Oh my god. Hi.
Oh, I see.
Xe đăng quang. Name.
Second one?
Down here? Oh my god. Huh?
No way. Oh, I wouldn't want to be on the
Oh.
floor.
Thank you. Oh my god. Do you know if this moves the bed?
Would you do that?
Okay.
Is that a Scottish guy? What are the chances of that?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how long this bus drive
Yeah,
is?
6 hours.
Okay, thank you.
6
Name.
hours?
One up.
Hi.
Oh my god.
Is there a bathroom? Oh, I don't think so. Oh. At 12. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh my god.
She seems traumatized, but everyone else is like so chill about it.
Yeah.
Does it cost money? 5. Oh, okay. Dude, I am so fucked. Yeah. Hello?
Một cái bạn khách nước ngoài của anh vừa đi có việc của tôi tí được không?
I don't think this is actually a problem with the bus. I think she just did a terrible job of
Okay. They found my wallet.
being
Yeah,
prepared for
she's
it.
just unprepared.
The
Yeah.
hotel that's really bad. This guy helped me for like an hour. Oh my god.
There you go. I don't know if you.
Someone said, "Have you ever left your house?"
Yeah. First day on Earth, POV.
Oh man, wow.
But honestly,
that looked like
though,
a cool thing to try, though. I would try that.
honestly, that looked. Do you know what? I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I once when I had to go on a train, not a train, sorry, a bus
Right.
for 24 hours of no food and water.
Oh. Wait, what? What do you mean?
25 hours.
Without
I
food
take
and
it,
water?
yeah.
What, you didn't take anything with you?
Well, we
where
weren't.
were
We
you?
didn't know it was going to happen. Do you want? This is actually quite an interesting little story. It might take 5 minutes to explain if you want to hear
Yeah,
it.
yeah, go for it, go for it.
So in 2019, when I was 18, I went traveling through Europe with one of my best friends,
Oh, that's cool.
and my ex-girlfriend at the time ended up joining us for a bit as well. And so we were getting a coach from. I'm trying to remember where we would go. Okay, so we were planning to be 2 days in Bulgaria, right? But when we got to Bulgaria, we got there in the middle of the night, and the like hotel sort of place we'd booked, we couldn't find it, and we were in this. It was really dodgy road, and there was like smashed houses, like houses with windows smashed with the curtains just flying out in the wind, and it looked so scary. And we were like, Ben, where have you booked us? This is awful. And then when we got to the hotel, it was so down bad. It looked like one of those motels in like a gangster film. I was looking for cameras in the room. Like it was fucked. So we had 1 day in Bulgaria, and then we agreed we were going to just move on early. And so we did that. And then from Bulgaria, we had to get a coach to Budapest. That's where we were headed.
Wow.
Now, we booked this coach, and they told us it would be a 6-hour drive. So we were like, okay, that's a long one, but we've had worse. We bought this coach, and when we get there, we booked the back of the coach, right? When we
Right,
get to the
okay.
back of the coach, there's only 2 seats free. but there's meant to be 3. And Ben's like, oh, there's a guy in my seat. And he says to the guy that's in his seat, like, he's trying to see if he understands him. He's like, oh, can you move? And then the guy starts screaming at him in his language, just like, what? I don't know, whatever. And then there was a girl that spoke English, and she tried to get him to move. And she said to us, oh, he says that you can fuck off.
Oh, nice.
So my friend Ben sits in what was supposed to be the other guy's seat, and we're just sat next to this man, and this man has got like a really tight t-shirt on that has weed signs all over it, and he smells really bad, and he's eating like a German sausage that smells really bad next to us. Anyway, that's not the story. I'm going off on a tangent here. That's just to set the scene. We're like, okay, fine, 6 hours with this guy, whatever. We've got a bit of water, like we've got a water bottle. We'll be all right. It's quite hot, it's boiling, but we'll be okay. About halfway through the journey, no, I don't think it was even halfway through. It was like an hour into the journey. We got to so I know what happened. So we leave Bulgaria, and between Bulgaria and Budapest, we have to go through Serbia. Now, Serbia, at the time, I don't know what it is now, but at the time it was not part of the EU, I believe.
Oh, right.
And once a year, on a very specific date in August, they close off the border, and you have to queue at the border for many, many, many hours until you get let through. They just make the security really tight.
Right.
And we happened to drive through on that day. So we're in Serbia trying to get through the border to, where's Budapest? Hungary, is it? I think so.
Yes.
So we're there, and we come to a standstill. There's miles and miles of cars and vans and coaches, like for long as the eye can see on this big road. And there's these soldiers walking around with rifles and like big like dogs. They get us all off the coach. They line us all up. They not that sounds like they're gonna kill us, not to shoot us. They line us all up and they send all their dogs into our coach to like sniff it all out.
All right.
And then they come back out. They sit us back on the coach. Anyway, nobody has any idea at the time why we're waiting so long. But that queue moves about an inch an hour, and we genuinely were there for a whole 24 or 25 hours. It was insane. Wow. And then when we actually got to the border checkpoint, we then had to get back off. We had to go through like scanning security. They had their guns pointed at us for some reason while we were going through. It was really scary.
Jeez, I can imagine, yeah. Like, what the hell?
And do you know what's crazy? The guy with the weed shirt never came back.
No way.
He was in the checkpoint with us. They sent him in. They took him into another room. We heard shouting, and then he never came back.
What?
So I don't know what happened to that guy. I don't know if he actually had weed on him or he just looked like he did because he had a weed t-shirt on. I don't know what happened. But Ben got his seat back. And then when we finally got through the border, everybody cheered. And then we knew we only had 6 more hours to go.
Oh my god.
The actual journey.
So you had 6 hours after all that?
Yeah,
that wasn't actually part of the...
So my memory is a bit hazy because it was years ago. It could have been like 4 more hours. Like we might have already been going for 2 hours. I'm not sure before we hit that. But yeah, I had no water because we did not prepare that we were going to be in blazing heat with no shade on this bus. With no, we drank all our water before that happened. So we had no food, no water, and it was so hot out there. It was awful.
I'm surprised
we had to
you didn't
piss in the
pass
grass.
Out.
Well, we could get off. Like the bus door was just open the whole time because it was going so slowly that we could just get on and off when we wanted. And then if it moved, it only moved an inch.
Bad,
you just get back on.
I mean, it's bad, but I mean, like at least you can get off and walk around for a bit.
Yeah, in like 40 degree heat with no shade though. It was, gosh. And there was no toilet, so you just had to piss on like the side of the road.
Damn.
It was horrible.
What are the chances that you picked a day where that's happened?
I know.
That's
but
rough.
then it ended up working out because the day we landed, the day we got to Budapest, luckily randomly, was the day that they have their big like celebration event. And so we had like fireworks, we had like jet planes flying over us at night. There was a big party on a bridge, and we went up this castle where they had all these festival stuff. It was great.
Oh, that's good. That's good. At least it was worth it in the end. I mean, can you imagine if we went all that way and then it was just like, it was all right, and then we'll just move on. So no, it's good. It's good. At least it was worth it.
Yeah. But when I see this video of this girl on her couch, I'm like, they had beds. They had it good.
Yeah. That looks quite fun. Like, I would do that.
Yeah.
The only bad
issue is
thing, I
no
guess.
toilet.
Yeah, no toilet, and you got to pay for the toilet. So you got.
Oh, they do that everywhere in Europe. Like, there's European countries. You have to pay everywhere. It's so annoying. Because, again, like, when I went traveling, every single place I went, you had to pay, like, €2. You know, you put it in the slot, and then you push the little bar around, you know, to go in.
Yeah. But do you get it back after? Or?
No, you don't get it back.
Oh, it's fully gone.
You have to pay for basic human needs.
Oh, yeah, of course. Obviously.
Of course you do, yeah.
Jeez. I haven't been on holiday in, like, a decade.
Oh, wow, really?
I went to Rome in 2015, and that was the last time
Wow.
I've been abroad.
How come?
I don't know. To be honest, my parents
Well,
just sort of went on holiday. Like,
But without you?
Yeah, they sort of just went like, "Oh, you don't want to be caught, you know, with your parents, so we'll just."
What an excuse. They managed to make it like you don't want to go when you do.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, you get the house to yourself though for like a week and a half," and I was like, "Oh, well, yeah. That's fair, that's cool."
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Have you and Eve thought about going away somewhere?
Probably at some point, but I don't know. There's plenty to do in the UK, you know.
That's
We're
true.
gonna be travelling
I mean, I
different
guess you have
places.
just bought a house, so that's probably the priority, wasn't it?
Yeah, that is eating in a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna. I can't remember what the place is. I wish I could remember the name, but we are going to, as a group with our friends, travel for like a week somewhere just down south. Not fully down south though. I can't actually remember what the place was called, but
Oh, right.
it was somewhere. We're gonna go somewhere like as a group.
Oh, that's cool. That'd
and
be
then
nice.
come back, obviously. But yeah,
Oh, decent. I think me and Chloe are going to try and book a holiday. We were meant to do it last week, but we didn't get time with the dog thing. So I think we're going to have to book it by the end of this week. So we're going to try and go somewhere in like October time.
Where are you thinking?
I don't know yet. We're still looking at different places, but we're wanting to go somewhere like a warm country with like an all-inclusive, just like relaxing sort of holiday, you know?
Yeah. I think you do. You need like a break.
Yeah,
Now
like a
and
just
again,
very
like a proper-
relaxing break.
You just forget about everything. It's nice.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it would be good. So that's what I'm going to get booked, but yeah.
Oh, nice. Well,
Well, I think
yeah,
that was a good end to the pod, I think.
a nice end note to end on. Yes.
A little story, a little reminisce, a little Reels of Ruin, of course.
Just that little cherry on top with the
Exactly.
spicy
That reel
beans.
on top of that ruin.
yeah.
Something like that.
All right, nice. Well, it's been a good episode. I think we covered
Yeah.
a lot of stuff, and I think probably we'll have some new news by the time we come round to the next one. So
Hopefully,
the content
hopefully.
flows for Black
Yeah.
Flag.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't remember whose outro.
I have no idea. If you want to do it, go ahead, or I can
I'll
do it.
just do it then. I'll just do it.
Okay.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a Podyssey. Just gonna adjust this a second. There's a couple extra. Sorry, just gotta make sure it's. Yeah. Okay. Just do that. And do that. And there we go. Just gotta and then put that there. Okay. And then I'm just gonna try. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually not even on the screen, but I will not soon forget.